855-539-1776 to schedule an evaluation or visit us online at knoxvillesmiles.com.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
WKGN 1340, go Vols!
You're tuned in to East Tennessee's premier sports radio call-in show. This is The Drive.
And hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another stellar edition of The Drive, Fan Run Radio. Russell Smith punching the time clock on a Wednesday afternoon edition of the show, our last Wednesday show of April. Thanks for being with us.
Time, it just flies, man.
Wheel in the sky keeps on turning, Bear.
That it does. Engines have been fired in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Really?
Yeah, apparently yesterday, Bob.
Can you hear it at your alma mater?
Oh, hell yeah, he could. He told us.
I grew up a mile away. They've on and off, they do stuff. I mean, a buddy of mine texted like a week ago saying he was hearing
testing.
cars. Yeah,
Today was rookie shakedown day.
Yeah.
Rookie shakedown day? Or they shake down the rookies for something? And
Try to put them on a track. You don't just get turned loose on that thing with everybody else.
Yeah, it's like orientation, basically.
Yeah.
I think I could handle it. How hard can it be? There's a couple of Italian guys named Dario out there. How hard can it be for an American? We welcome you in The Drive, Fan Run Radio. Beautiful day outside. Hope you're doing well. I see where the Big Orange Caravan rolled into Chattanooga last night, and Danny Dollars making the news. Big old Danny Upcharge up there doing his thing. Danny Warbucks making his presence felt. He says the G10, the Danny District is coming, whether you like it or not. Doesn't want to hear from the haters. It is full steam ahead. It's coming. He says it's coming, and it's online. 2028 is the target date.
Sure thing.
We're going to tear down a portion, about half of G10 this summer. And then he says we will replace that with a more functional parking garage, sleeker, more aerodynamic, a parking garage for the 21st century.
You think he's underestimating the G10 people?
I don't know.
I mean, those are the hardcore of the hardcore.
Are you overestimating the G10 people?
Probably. They'll probably whine and pitch a big fit, but then they'll go along with, like everybody else.
Bob, the renderings look nice of the Danny District.
There you go, Bob. That's all Russell wants.
I love a good rendering. I mean, will it come to fruition is the question.
I don't know. It sounds like he's I saw that last night. I was like, man, he's pushing the agenda, because there was a lot of chatter that it may just die of its own weight. But guess not. He's going to keep pushing it. And I don't know. I'm torn because there's some people who pine for the G10 days. I get it. From based on what I've seen, and maybe that was by design, but the last year as a basketball fan, and you sat in my car with me a few times, it's a pain in the ass trying to navigate it, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
Here's I'm not an expert in any of this stuff. I know those people are out there, but like a football game at Neyland Stadium, you just factor in stuck in traffic, right? If you're going late or leaving early, you're gonna be in traffic for a really long time. Like there's just nothing you can do about it. And it seems like to me, up until this year, up until last season, it really wasn't a problem. Like people in G10 knew you're not getting out of there in any sort of timely fashion. If you're on the strip. I mean, we've all been in a post-football game traffic jam, even a pre-football game, but post-football game traffic jams. And that's what everybody's upset about after basketball and football games this year. Is it's taken longer to get out of there. And I just go back to, well, it wasn't as much of a problem before last season.
I mean, I haven't been over there in a long time. It's never been easy. You can't have 100,000 people coming to an event and think you're going to get home earlier. I'm not familiar with basketball.
Yeah, and I didn't park in G10 for any football activities, so I can't speak to that. But for basketball, it's the worst I've ever experienced this past year.
Was it because all the construction, or is it?
No, it's just different,
The
traffic
patterns.
Yeah,
They've like closed down. Well, they wouldn't let you out the top of G10. Like everybody had to go down through the bottom. And this is something Danny White talked about yesterday. He said, first of all, he said they're going to break ground this summer. He said that they're going to demo 2/3 of the existing G10, and they will rebuild that with a garage that's, quote, actually built for events. This is what Danny White said. He said the G10 garage was never built for events, which is why we've had so much trouble getting people in and out of it. And again, like I say, yeah, you haven't had that much trouble until this past season.
What changed this past season is what you guys are saying.
Yeah,
traffic patterns.
They would shut down access to Philip Fulmer on the top of it. They just wouldn't let people use that as an exit.
There were times I would, and again, this is for basketball. Football's got to be just magnified that much more.
Well, yeah.
Basketball, I'd sit in my car without moving for 10 plus minutes, not even moving an inch. You just sit.
Yeah, I don't do well in situations like that, Bob.
Yeah.
10 minutes for that's one thing, but we were hearing just disaster, and that's not even getting into the scenes that we saw getting into the stadium, the horror stories from the Georgia game, people trapped in the concourse until the second quarter, literally could not get to their seats. All this stuff is because of changes that Danny White's team made to getting into and out of football games. So he says that, hey, it's G10. I don't know if I'm buying that. Now, he says the new garage will, quote, be much more efficient, and the top will be the entertainment district. So we'll see if they can get people in and out of there faster. But it sounds like, we know last year was a cluster, you know what? It sounds like this year's going to be even worse if they're basically subtracting 2/3 of the parking spaces away from that thing.
Yeah, here's his quote from an hour ago. He said this is on X, the new rebuilt garage under the entertainment district will have more capacity. Again, I find that hard to believe, and will be designed as an event garage, helping ingress and egress. Hoping we gain your confidence to park in the new G10 when it's done. And then you can imagine what the comments are like. It's not good.
I mean, what was surely they when they built it originally I found that to be a little disingenuous.
G10 is not that old. That thing was built during my lifetime.
That was an event garage.
I think so. Yeah.
That was built to be whatever gobbledygook he just said.
You're putting it between a football stadium and a basketball arena.
I mean, I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to say that was a parking garage that was put there for the university, student or faculty parking, and you're not seeing people leave all at the same, get there and leave all at the same time. But I don't know if I buy that completely, Danny. It's also sitting next to Neyland Stadium.
Doing a poor job of wording this, but it worked okay for years and years and years. You made changes, and it's worked horribly.
Yeah. In two different areas.
It's not just the fact that it's not a quote-unquote event garage. Hey, man, I'll give you an opportunity to prove me wrong. Maybe it will work better. Like I said, the renderings of the entertainment district look great. Here are the G10 people, as you call them.
Mm-hmm. A lot of them are callers.
That's fine. That was always my least favorite place to tailgate.
Yeah.
Because I never had a home tailgate. I'm a tailgate tour guy.
Same
when I
here.
go to a ball game, I'm going to hit 3 or 4.
Sample a little everything.
I like to move around. Yeah, a little Central Park. not
Circle
Central
Park.
Park. Circle Park. A little the main parking lot right next to the stadium.
I like that spot right above the parking lot directly across from the stadium. It's like below Circle Park. You'll see some there's a little corner off in there.
Maybe Fort Sanders, there's a good time up there. But like whenever somebody says, "Hey Russ, we're up in G10, man, come see," there's always a part of me that's like, because the foot traffic is always just like horrible getting in and out of there. I can understand if that's your spot and you get there early and you set up and you're not going back and forth and everything, but it was always kind of a chore. So I'm not like terribly worried about it. Now, here's the one thing about the entertainment district is, can you imagine what the foot traffic like? I mean, that's going to be all bleep holes and elbows when that thing opens on a game day, a football game.
Yeah.
That's the part of it, just coming from like hospitality and, bars, restaurants, events, that I don't understand how this is going to work.
Yeah, because
in a lot of ways, financially and logistically.
Have you been to one for a quote unquote entertainment district for a football game? Like the only one I can think of I know Green Bay's got something. I've never been there, but like people always the example people point to around here is the Braves, and the Battery, and that's a lot of fun. You're talking about, what do the Braves average attendance wise? Like average 35,000 fans a game.
Yeah,
you're talking about 100,000 people
plus
in an area that I don't think is going to be any bigger than the Battery.
No,
for 12, not even 12, 8 times a year.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be successful. They're going to make money hand over fist over there. But I'm just saying, for those of us who, the older we get, like crowds.
Well, I mean, I'll
go down there before a baseball game, maybe a basketball game, maybe just a Tuesday night out with the missus or whatever. Go down there and get a burger or something. I don't know that I'm going to be elbowing my way to the front of the line to buy a beer at the entertainment district before Tennessee plays Alabama.
The newness fascination is going to be just unbelievable. It's just like any new restaurant that opens here in Knoxville, man.
I don't think it'll wear off, man. I mean, I think once they open that thing, I think it'll be on game days.
Yeah.
I think it'll be packed every single time.
Yeah, but what do you do the other, and this is including all Lady Vols, home basketball, men's, what are you going to do the other?
Well, this is
290 days out of the year.
Well, this is what we're seeing. Luke Combs is coming this weekend. Mm-hmm. There's exponentially
selling tickets too.
There's exponentially more events at Thompson Bowling than there has been in the past, right? I mean, they are really focusing on using the stadium. The Bananas are coming. They've got the marathon going through there. They had some, event John Gordon was speaking at there, last weekend. Like they're trying to, turn this into Airbnb over here so that they can have more flow through there. And then you're also counting on students going there for in between classes, getting lunch or whatever. And I would imagine that would be like a target area to get students to go out at night.
I guess
drink beer.
Well, again, my only other question is how you're going to get around it's on campus proper. Like you can't have alcohol.
One of the listeners on the live chat said, not to mention the hotel rates for game day weekends. Can you imagine what those are going to be?
Oh, for that, talking about the hotel down, that's going to be stupid, man.
Yeah.
Richie's. You have to have stupid money.
Mm-hmm.
The Richies for what?
You have to have like the richest of the Richies.
To go to the hotel?
Hell yeah. How much you think that penthouse is going to cost that looks down in the stadium?
Shea Guabera wants to tear down the hotel. It's not even built yet. We don't.
Such an ass. We think it's going to go.
We don't need no hotel.
Like, I'm going to ignore him. $3,000 a night.
No, but I mean, 4 figures. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it for game night.
Tear down this hotel and let us see the People's Stadium.
What's that? Oh, for the top? Yeah.
Yeah, like the penthouse view. And I imagine they're going to have, I think I read somewhere, maybe a rooftop bar.
Oh, yeah. That'll be fun.
It'll be expensive.
Rooftop bar for me to drink vodka from. 865-966-3435. Your phone number. Are we still one line?
I believe so.
Multiple lines? Joe Rexro is going to join the show today. Looking forward to getting his thoughts on the Titans draft as well as the expansion of the NCAA tournament. Are you ready for, I guess we're going to do all-day playing games on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. You won't have to wait until after work to find True TV so you can watch Jacksonville State battle DePaul for one of the late entrants to the. You'll be able to watch those all. I guess they'll tip off at noon in Dayton now.
This is like it's just dumb. It's a solution in search of a problem.
People want more basketball.
Do they?
That's what they want. They want more.
I think the NCAA wants more money.
More playing games. Can't have Auburn on the outside looking in. We got to get Stephen effing Pearl into the NCAA tournament at all costs.
Joke. I mean, if I thought it was going to give more mid-majors a chance to get in, you might, probably not, but you might convince me. But it's just a naked money grab. Hit the damn music if you want to. It's ridiculous.
Oh, we're doing this again? Just more blatant capitalism.
Yes. It's ridiculous. Just a total greedhead money grab by the NCAA. So they don't get the money from football. So they got to maximize everything they can get out of basketball. Over $1 billion a year isn't enough for them.
Seize the means of production, comrades.
Our guy, Kevin Sweeney, he had done this a while back, actually. He had put together, like, what a new first 12 would look like instead of a first 4 if you had done it this season.
Yeah.
These are the play-in games. 13-seed Arizona State versus 13-seed Cal. 12-seed Oklahoma State versus 12-seed Virginia Tech.
That's what we need.
Indiana, Oklahoma, Auburn, San Diego State. SMU and Miami of Ohio, which was already scheduled, and Texas, NC State, which was already scheduled. And then you'd have all the 16s playing each other and the 15s, and oh god, man, this is
too much. Too much. See what I'm saying?
It's not good, man.
They're taking this thing that it's like the most perfect thing ever.
I posted something last night. It's like, remember Crystal Pepsi? Why'd you need that?
Yeah, that was bad.
Why'd you need that?
I didn't try that.
It's no good.
Yeah.
Clear Pepsi.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's Blu-ray DVDs. That's another one. What's wrong with just DVDs? You know, it's because it's money, man. It's another way to make more money.
And what's the deal with elevators?
Yeah.
They go up and down. The escalator only goes. All right. Thank you. We will more from the Big Orange Caravan when we continue here. Josh Heupel was there talking about Chaz Coleman, and he went into extraordinary detail, told us exactly what's going on and exactly what to expect. No, I'm just kidding. You didn't say anything. But we'll talk about it anyway when we continue. Plus, the catastrophe of 2026 reached. Are we at DEFCON 1 right now?
It was glorious to watch. I watched it live. I just couldn't miss it.
Yes.
It was, and he
watched it live.
Yeah.
Oh, his announcement?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you giggle a little bit when he picked
well, you know, he played it out, opened up a box, then there was a bright blue box, but that doesn't mean anything because both teams have the same colors. So he was working it.
Yeah. Hate it for him.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about it when we continue. You're listening to The Drive. More Fan Run Radio coming up.
The Drive.
Take Fan Run Radio with you on the all-new Fan Run app. Just search for Fan Run Radio wherever you download your apps.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Grab a pack, grab your friends. Everything else in life can wait. Your friends should. Let's go. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Citizens National Bank.
Life is more fun with a Good Life account, offering extra benefits, including bank travel. Experience the trip of a lifetime to Ireland. Explore rolling green hills, historic castles, and charming villages across the Emerald Isle. Get in on the fun. Call 865-429-7935 today.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
brand built in Tennessee and born from the love of the game, Inward Half revolutionizes golfing comfort. Crafted by a former pro and dedicated enthusiast just like you, our luxury performance wear guarantees you stay cool and comfortable through every swing and every day. We're not just a brand. We've set out to create a lifestyle for those who understand that impeccable style and premium performance are a hole-in-one. Enjoy the walk-in with Inward Half.
Are you ready for the start of a new season? Maybe looking for your team to go on a tournament run? Get game day ready with Crumble. Head on over to your nearest location and pick up 12 pre-selected cookies plus exclusive toppers. When you're looking for dessert options, there's no question about who you should call on. Our listeners already know. Last year, the Dubai chocolate was a home run, along with the brownie batter. Oreo crumb was another crowd favorite. What new flavor will set the standard this season? If you're in the Knoxville area, there are 3 locations ready to serve you: Clinton Highway, Parkside Drive, and Maryville. Download the Crumble app to build your best lineup and vote on the best combos. You can even put your bid in to request a new flavor. Order in the app and slide on over to your nearest location. Tell them Fan Run sent you, and as always, it's for the fans, by the fans. Don't miss the cookies.
Vol fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
Doctors take Field of Greens for their own health. Here's Dr. Ryan Green to explain.
We're like you, too much fast food and not enough exercise. That's why I take Field of Greens.
News of the day for your top 4 at 4 coming up here in just a little while on the drive. Tennessee baseball getting it done against West Georgia last night. I don't get the feeling that West Georgia team was terribly competitive.
Wow, no.
13-0. Tennessee 14 hits to only 4 hits for West Georgia.
Let's
put the boots to them.
Yeah, let's raise the flag, man. There was no hit batters and no walks by the Tennessee pitching staff.
Yeah, Appenzeller, Bayoto, Krenzel, 1.1 innings, 1 hit.
He got the win, right?
Strikeout, 5 batters faced. Didn't hit anybody. Didn't walk anybody. Good for him. Sawyer Deering, very talented freshman, gets in there, gets to pitch a little. Will Haas, Chandler Day, a couple more freshmen. Brady Frederick. Looks like he just faced 1 batter. Taylor Tracy, Jackson Bishop. So all the young guys showing out yesterday. Garrett Wright had a hit. Saw a bunch of home runs, it looked like.
5 of them.
Chapman had a big one. Eisfelder, boy, he's a nice-looking player. Levi Clark goes yard again. Manny Marin, okay.
Hank Ford.
Eisfelder had 2. Or no?
No.
I missed reading that.
Hammer and Hank Ford had
4. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, get the job done, and now you go up to Kentucky, and I just think this series this weekend, we'll talk more about it with the Cookie Man Friday. I think it is a test of our toughness. Somebody posted a video of the last time we were up there. Remember Game 3, the last of 2024?
Yeah, that series.
SEMO, I think, had 3 home runs.
Yeah.
And we won it was like 13-12 or something. It was some crazy score.
Was that the game where the announcer said you can't keep throwing him this pitch?
Yeah,
he just keeps belting it.
Yeah, that was the game where SEMO went from a great player to an elite.
He made himself a lot of money that day.
Yeah, like he was a good player his sophomore year. He was a great player his junior year. And then starting with that series through the end of the College World Series, he became just elite. Like to the point where
he's a legit MLB guy.
Every time that Super Regional against Evansville, like every time he came to the plate, I thought he was going to hit a home run, not get a hit. Like I thought he was going to, I expected him to hit it out.
Just a bust one.
So like Kentucky's tough. You know that Mingione is always going to have, they're going to be scrappy. Yes, it's going to be a frustrating style, whatever. You have to deal with it. And, you know, that team, the 2024 team, obviously was cut from a different cloth. They were a special group. Does this year's group have that in them? And I don't know. That Kentucky team, remember, they went to Omaha too. So that was a good team. I don't know if this team is as good as that team, but it's going to be tough, man. And I think we're going to have to show some toughness. Like we've got a bunch of pretty guys, man. Like we got a bunch of big dudes. They look good getting off the bus, batting practice. They're launching 400-footers and all that stuff. Can you do it on the road in a hostile environment? Can you do it twice? Can you do it enough to win 2 games on the road? Like a sweep would be nice, but we're not like, let's see if we can win the series. Let's see if we can win Game 1 Friday, and we're going to have to outlast them because we're going to take some punches, man. We just are. Like so far this year, this team has wobbled a couple of times. You hit them, a couple times, they go down and they don't get back up.
Right.
Like, are we going to get back up and throw heat back?
Well, and these guys, it's like in a boxing match when you've got one fighter his whole game plan is to clinch constantly. Grab and lock the other guy up, and that's kind of what they do.
Yeah.
They're going to keep it close.
They've got, I mean, there's no surprise. I'm just sitting here looking. They have almost 100 more stolen base attempts than we have.
They're going to run on us. We're probably not going to throw them out. Like your pitchers, going to come down to a lot of pitching, man. Going to come down to
got to keep them off the bases. Period.
Mac, Blanco, Arvidsson, Appy, and then maybe a couple of other guys. Wouldn't be surprised to see Sunday get wild again. Like especially if we use Arvidsson and Appenzeller in games 1 and 2. I wouldn't be surprised to see game 3 get who's this guy coming in? Okay, well, there's another 2 runs we just gave up. Okay, we have to score 3 now, and because they're in the same situation, using their pitchers who are at the bottom of their depth chart. So
it's also a pretty big park as well. It's one of the bigger ones, I feel like, in the conference.
Wasn't very big to SEMO.
What's their?
He's also.
I'm trying to think the name of their stadium. It's something.
Kentucky Proud.
Kentucky Proud. That was it. I knew it was something.
It's a nice looking ballpark. We like to diss on everything Kentucky, but I mean, it's new. The amenities are nice. It's whatever, man.
It is definitely forces collide from the standpoint. They're also last in the conference in home runs hit. So.
Yeah, they are not a bad. They're a small ball.
That's the thing. I'm knock on wood here, not trying to jinx anything, but our pitching has been very solid all year long. Our hitting has been questionable. Our fielding has been great. Our hitting has been more than questionable at times.
It's been putrid.
It was really good last weekend. It was really good last night. Are we starting to turn the corner, man? Can we go up there and hit the ball hard?
We can't count on them to make as many defensive blunders as
Alabama did. I don't think we're going to be scoring 10, 11 runs.
I ain't gonna see. I would be stunned if they have a 3-error inning.
This might, you might have to win a couple of 5-3 games.
Oh yeah,
this weekend, 3-2. Like this could be difficult. It's more MLB than college baseball.
Well, I'm glad that they're proud of that baseball stadium. They ain't got much else to be proud of up there right now.
More Pope Cope.
The whiff. That's what they're calling him.
I mean, I agree. I mean, I've been shouting it too. I'm concerned about them going up to Lexington, but I'm looking at statistically, at least, they're next to last in ERA.
Kentucky is?
Yeah, in the conference.
Let's jump all over, man.
They're third highest error total in the league in conference play. So I mean, there's things on paper.
Maybe they will boot it around like Bama did.
Let's hope. I mean,
I just want to go out there and do another shock and awe like we used to, where it's just let's hit a bunch of home runs. All right, Tyran Stokes. Bob, tell me and our listening audience again, this number 1 overall high school player in the country?
Yes.
So he is Anthony Davis, John Wall, he's that level of prospect.
Yeah, at least in this class. I mean, he was far and away the best. Arkansas, I think Jeremy Smith was the second ranked incoming freshman. But
and Kentucky thought they were going to get him.
Yeah, they knew it was down to them in Kansas, right? Oregon was in the mix, but they fell out last week, I think. So, yeah, it came down to 2, and they did this whole to-do. Apparently, this kid and his family are tight with Kenny Smith, who's done some, like AAU coaching and other stuff in the past.
On the Jet, on the TV show?
Yeah,
okay.
And that's how he ended up on Inside the NBA on their pregame show. And there was a lot of pomp and circumstance.
It was so cringy.
I
watched it this morning on Twitter. Like, it's one of the – first of all, he's not a good public speaker. He's a kid, right? He can't string together complete sentences. And he's on – what is that, ESPN? Like, it's with Kenny the Jet and Barkley and all those guys sitting there, and he's doing – like he's opening up a box,
There was a sponsorship box next to it, by the way. Panini brand was right there.
God. It was, and it just took so long. There's so much dead air and silence, and you could tell Chuck and Kenny are like, "Come on, kid, move it along. This is brutal."
Yeah, he
put on his sunglasses. Got to get my sunglasses on and everything. Like, just complete idiot, man.
Now, and it's so wild because
17, man. What do you expect?
They kept cutting away to his parents. His parents looked like fine people, you know what I mean? They were totally, looked like kind of.
But it's like, dude, you're going to be on national television, all right? We're going to write a speech, okay? Here are the people you want to think. Here's what you want to say. Here's how it's going to go. And you want to do your little show or whatever. You want to do a hat ceremony, whatever. All right, but we're on live TV. Look, we got to pick it up, man. Pick up the pace. Like, we got to get back to whatever basketball game is on last night. Nobody knows who you are yet, right? The only people that can care about this are Kentucky fans and Kansas fans. So move it along. And it was just, man, it dragged on forever.
Yeah.
Super cringy.
And then, like I said, he made it even worse because then he had a box, opened it up, and then pulls out another box, and it's royal blue. And, Kenny was like, I'm seeing a lot of blue. And it's like, well,
Kenny, he's choosing between Kentucky and Kansas. There might be some blue.
And so then he finally pulls it out. And I got to say, I just smiled. I mean,
it's like a Kansas disc.
Worth the wait. I was like, all right, there we go.
You could hear the heartbreak.
Yes.
Emanating from the coal mines.
Well, because Mo Williams, who is now on the Kentucky staff, right? Do you guys know that? Okay. He started posting some stuff a little earlier, and like even Matt Jones, everybody's like, this sounds interesting. Maybe they know something, and it was like, nope. And the story goes, now this does suck. I mean, happy it's Kentucky and not us, but it's kind of the era we live in. This kid, by all accounts, sounds like he made up his mind weeks ago, but he kept playing Kentucky on this.
I did see he signed his financial aid agreement or something with Kansas like weeks ago. But that's something you could sign. Yeah. Like you could sign
get out of that.
Yeah. It's not a letter of intent.
Yeah, but I'm not going to lie. I sit there and I think about Juke Harris going, buddy, God, I hope he's not doing that to us. Because sure feels
there's a huge difference between Rick Barnes and who
some
Kentucky fans are referring to as Ken Whiffy Jr.
Yeah.
I sent you guys a picture.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Check it out.
And also Juke's a couple years older. This, like Russ said, this kid's, 17, 18 and
very immature.
Yeah.
And it does make me wonder, like, as much glee as we might be taking in Kentucky's misery. It's a dodged a bullet situation, but that's the kind of guy that gets in a game against
Tennessee.
Against Rick Barnes, guy who's in his third or fourth year of college basketball and just gets taken apart.
Well, and that's the thing. I think it's as simple too. I'm sure money had a little to do with it, but he also, in my opinion, he chose Bill Self over Mark Pope, and who would blame him, right? I mean,
you can't.
Yeah.
You really can't.
So what is Kentucky? Their roster kind of sucks, right?
Yes.
For what we're talking about here, and making a Final Four run. Do they have an NCAA tournament roster?
76 teams probably.
Who's their best player?
Well, their best returning player is Malachi Moreno, who's their big guy. He's
the guy with that shot at LSU, the buzzer beater. So, and he's okay. I didn't think he was a great dominant force or anything.
No, he didn't do that much against us. They got what's really overshadowed is yesterday they actually got a really good kid out of the transfer portal from James Madison, like a 6'8" kid. McBride's his last name, averaged like 16 points a game at James Madison. And they got Zoom Diallo. They got the Wilkins kid from Furman. They got a couple of guys. Yeah, with an expanded field there, I could see them being a tournament team, but that's probably the ceiling right now. I mean,
that is not where that fan base
wants
to be.
Honestly, drawing some comparisons, it's kind of like we were just talking about in the break. We'll learn more this week about the Lady Vols and their roster, but they just completed their roster build, and their last person they brought in is coming from West Virginia, averaged 4.5 points a game. So it's like, okay, you got a full roster. That's great. There's probably some talented players there. An expanded field. Yeah, Lady Vols will probably make that as well, but it's not the same, man. It's not the same.
That is the best comp for the Kentucky men's basketball and the Lady Vols.
Yeah, just because of the tradition and
the fan base expectations and history and
And now they're saying Pope's heading to Israel to get an international player.
He's going to come back with
Berg?
His name? Berg?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stephen Berg. Maybe it's
they are
Alec Berg.
Yeah,
Mr. Berg.
Yeah,
I've never seen him like this.
Yeah, I mean that's
not bad, huh? The one thing, my initial reaction when you sent that last night that he was going to Kentucky or he was going to Kansas, was Pope's done. That moves them one step closer to Billy Donovan. Because he's going to be lurking that shadow. Like this could be a disaster season. And here's what's I told another listener to the show. I was like, I don't know if we're going to beat them either time next year.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure they're going to suck.
Yeah.
And
that's exactly right.
And Kentucky, they're going to go all in on Billy Donovan. I said I would fire Mark Pope now, even if it meant Billy Donovan comes in and has a rough first year because he can't get players because it's too late in the cycle.
Yeah, but you'd rather go ahead and get him in there and get started.
We'll lay the foundation, start recruiting the next class and everything.
Going.
But, I mean, if they're first to the Billy Donovan party next year and, they fire Pope quickly and he slides in there, he could put together a roster pretty quick.
They've got some talent. I don't want to make it sound like they're trash. But they're probably the way the SEC is building up. I mean, they're not top tier. They're not close to it.
Well, they're really hoping that 5 for 5. I did see something about that. But the 5 for 5 thing passes is their only hope now.
Well, I guess because I'm trying to think who they'd get. It'd be maybe Otego. No, that's the problem though. Is none of those guys will qualify for that. I was going to say Otego Owe, but
I feel like there's probably a lot of good talent that would technically, I guess, could hit the portal and transfer in there.
There's no portal. The portal's closed.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do something about that if they pass it. But then I thought I heard that they were thinking about putting that off. So they may be screwed next year. Like you said, Russ, I have no doubt that they'll probably beat us twice.
Yeah. The meltdown shows no signs of abating anytime soon. I mean, this is going to last all summer long into
it's
next
gonna
season.
Get worse and worse, man.
So, yeah, that dude, you talk about dead man walking, Mark Pope.
Yeah.
I tried to tell him, man, when they announced his hiring 2 years ago, we all clowned them. Dude, you just hired Mark Pope. Like, what are you talking about? That is a horrible hire. It is an objectively horrible college basketball coaching hire. Oh, you guys don't know you're Tennessee. You never been to a Final Four. Mark Pope, he's one of us. He's blah, blah. It's like, okay.
Don't listen to us.
Now where are you? Now what?
Yeah, I think he fooled that fan base though too by they did overperform in his first year. I mean,
it's very similar to Caldwell.
Yeah.
So far,
weird personality, can't recruit, can't close.
Yeah,
probably knows that the X's and O's are not really the problem there. It's like player relationship management.
He hit all the right notes too with the alumni and also the fan base were so over Calipari at the time.
Yeah, they killed to get him back.
Yeah, but now look what's going on. He's got the top recruiting class in the country this year.
865-966-3435, your phone number. 865-966-3435 if you want to get on the show this afternoon. Coming up, college football post-spring rankings are out from all across the sports media universe. We will go through those and try and figure out where our beloved Volunteers are projected to begin the season. And we got to get it back into, we let this sit for basically 2 days. We have avoided the low-hanging sports radio fruit. It's not
like us.
No, we try and stay on a higher plane here. I feel like we don't take the easy way out and go for the gutter topics.
Oh, not at all. Not at all.
But
talk about foot fungus and stuff like that.
By the way, I watched
monkeys.
a great earwax removal.
They did. Yeah, come on. What are you
last night?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
what are we
great.
getting into?
Diana Russini and Mike Vrabel. We've got Vrabes being chased through an airport. We've got a playlist going on.
Oh, it's a horrendous
now.
playlist.
We got to break down this playlist. Stay with us. You're listening to The Drive. More Fan Run Radio. They pulled out the size of a mouse out of this girl's ear. More Fan Run Radio coming up.
The Drive. The Playbook with William Pattison from 1 to 3. Right here on the flagship station for Tennessee fans. Fan Run Radio.
Barley's has live music on weekends, general team trivia on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., and now live sports trivia courtesy of the Knoxville Trivia Guys every Thursday night upstairs. The game starts at 7 p.m. and is free to play for everyone, so head on down to the Old City and show off your sports knowledge and win gift cards to Barley's. Use those gift cards to buy some delicious food and drinks, and you can take it all in with their wide selection of TVs and indoor projectors. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria. Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
Here's more with Dr. Stephen Malone of Knoxville Smiles.
So I've been in dentistry for about 30 years, and I've watched a lot of things change where we used to do things by analog. We used a calendar to make appointments, and we didn't really have computers, and we used film and not sensors to get images. Things have changed a lot. Well, it's still changing. We have a lot of things that are in dentistry today that make it more convenient for patients, like online scheduling and Invisalign. Instead of putting brackets and wires in your mouth, you can use these trays, and those things are all done with computers. Now we're actually planning implants with computers, and we're making our crowns with computers and CAD/CAM systems and milling systems. All of these things are new in dentistry, and it keeps changing. So if you look at dentistry today, it's not what you had 25 years ago. We're much more health-oriented, so try to find a dentist that's trying to use technology to your advantage and keep you healthy.
Contact Knoxville Smiles today at 865-539-1776 to set up an appointment or go online to knoxvillesmiles.com. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Hey, Vols fans, Cody Brown here.
Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses. That's not really the vibe you're going for. I wouldn't think.
It is.
Kiss, God of Thunder, Papa Roach, Last Resort. I don't know. If my lady in red sent me that, I would be like, I don't know. Like, you're supposed to be trying to get me to leave my wife, not like start a rage band or something.
Yeah. But speaking of, I did see where I think it was TMZ was hounding her, Jen Vrabel.
Oh, that's great.
Airport. Yeah.
Well,
no, it wasn't an airport. It was like she was by herself.
Oh, that's
like, dude,
these people are great. The Mike Vrabel. So, did you guys watch the video of him getting harassed at the airport?
Oh, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, I mean, but he deserves it.
I don't know if he deserves it. The paparazzi got to be the lowest form of. I mean, there's like, meter maids, the paparazzi, prostitutes. But I would say, like, maybe in that, maybe not in that order. I don't know, but yeah, there's video of some guy just following Mike Vrabel throughout this long airport, and he's giving him the Inquisition. And Vrabes at first is kind of like, yeah, hey, I'm all right, man. Like, leave me alone. And he just keeps walking. And the guy like starts with a line of questioning. Hey, there's been a lot of talk about you and your situation with the Patriots, maybe Mr. Kraft firing you and stuff like that. And Vrabes just gives him the Stonewall treatment. Like he's
got to. You know what's going through his
walking,
mind.
like pace picking up, quickening a little bit. Oh my God, get me out of here. Because like every fiber of his being wants to just take this pencil neck and rip his head off and scream down his neck. But he just stood there and took it, man, to the point where I kind of felt sorry for him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that guy that was asking him all that was secretly kind of hoping he did.
Yeah.
He'd be a rich man.
Would you let Mike Vrabel beat your ass for a couple $1 million?
All-pro borderline Hall of Fame linebacker for a Super Bowl team? Hell no. Some things are not worth the amount of money. And I would imagine that would be a level of extreme physical.
I don't think he would kill you. Like
he could beat you bad enough where you might wish you were dead. You're in so much pain.
I think if you do it while you're in the airport, because he followed him all the way to his car.
Yeah.
Like talking to him through the parking garage until Vrabel finally got in his car and drove away. I think if you go ahead and you harass him in a big crowded area and he takes a swing at you and like maybe you can just kind of
who's going to go grab Mike Vrabel?
Well, there would be enough people there to kind of like
enough people.
I would think so. Like you think he's just going to go full like gorilla against 100 Mike Tysons and just throw him off and continue pummeling you?
No, I just think there are not going to be that many people that are going to be willing to go and latch on to somebody that big.
All right, we'll get off track here, but I'd take my chance for a couple $1 million. Anyway, this on the heel. So Mike Vrabel being accosted by the paparazzi, followed through the airport. They had him on camera buying a hoodie, like a light blue hoodie, which everybody assumed was going to be some sort of forgive me gift to his wife, which sorry about the 6-year affair. Here's a hoodie.
Probably should have taken a page out of Kobe's book.
Yeah. What did he do? Like a $10,000 ring?
$5 million Tiffany and Company diamond ring.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
you've been cheating on your wife for 6 years. Makeup gift, you got any hope? It's going to have to come in a blue box.
I guess it's a percentage of your income, right? For Kobe, that's probably that's a year's salary, or I don't, probably not even that, but like you're putting up some big bucks, for that anywhere. A $40 hoodie at the airport thrift shop, not a gift shop. Excuse me, probably not going to cut it. So Vrabes is down bad. Meanwhile, internet sleuths find a playlist on Diana Russini's playlist from December of 2022, which is right after Vrabel gets fired by the Titans. And it was shared with a user named Mike.
Wasn't that what was the deal with it with the 4-game losing streak the Titans went on?
He got fired. I mean, they weren't good. And he ended up losing his job. So she makes this playlist that she shares with Mike. Now, Mike, a pretty common name.
It's her son's name.
She might have been sharing it with her son. Isn't her son like 3 or 4?
Yeah. He was born post 2020.
Okay. So probably not sharing it with her son, but still, Mike is a common name. I'm trying here, man. I'm trying to stretch out the list of possibilities. Cuff It by Beyonce. Big Energy by Latto. Break My Soul by Beyonce. We're going Beyonce heavy here to start The
Like
Diana's
she's in the Beehive.
Sam Hunt, House Party.
Never heard of him.
All right.
Familiar with that one, Bear?
No.
Route 94, My Love.
Nope. Never heard of it.
Tiesto with the Black Eyed Peas, Pump It Louder.
I know the Black Eyed Peas. Not familiar with that composition.
Pink, Raise Your Glass.
Love that song.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers, Can't Stop.
Can't Stop.
Last Resort. I want to do an entire album of Bear. Like anytime he hears a song that he knows, and he does the thing where like he sings the first two words and then he devolves into like just guttural
gibberish
noises.
Yeah. Okay, Last Resort, Papa Roach.
Welcome to the Jungle. Photograph by Def Leppard.
Def Leppard.
God of Thunder by Kiss.
God, that's wild.
Dance the Night Away by Van Halen and Renegade by Styx.
Oh, well, Dance the Night Away.
Gotta say, hats off. You know, they did a lot of that. The NFL draft, ESPN did. Renegade, hats off to Pittsburgh. That's a hell of a song for your third quarter song.
I can't stand Styx.
Oh.
Could never do it. Love Dance the Night Away by Van Halen.
Great.
Great. It's a sweet song. It's kind of off.
Great.
Not what you expect from
great guitar.
DLR. Great guitar riff. Yeah. Wait, do some more. How did? What are you doing? Are you strangling a cat over there?
Leave me be.
Well, we'll have to have a conversation about Styx, man. Tommy Shaw Styx is.
Saw him live.
Yeah.
Thought it'd be a little
Hot
cheesy.
Summer Nights. That's what I thought.
And
it was
then
just
the
cheesy.
Kiss of Death was being in that god awful band with Jack Blades and Ted Nugent. What were they
Damn
called?
Yankees.
Oh God.
Can you take me high enough?
I
come on, Bear.
I was.
Come on.
I didn't like that.
Oh, come on. Do the rest of it.
Fly me over. Yeah, that's a great song.
He kicks up. I remember the video. He kicked open the door of the burning cabin.
Yeah.
Has anybody thought about it from this angle? Maybe Diana and Mike are right together. Maybe they're in love. Maybe they should leave their respected spouses and just be together. They're making playlists for each other.
That's well and fine, but the other part of it is people have done some sleuthing, and I mean, she was a little slow on the trigger on taking down her Twitter. I'm pretty sure more than one person has got screenshots of everything.
Of
and
what?
They're going back and digging through, and that she kind of involved herself in like stuff to help Vrabel out, like posting articles. It was something to do with AJ Brown, and
that stuff happens all the time, though. For reporters who aren't having sex with the coach, coaches have been manipulating the press since the dawn of time, since the press started covering sports.
So it doesn't
events.
make a difference to you that Schefter's.
I mean, it's definitely unethical. It's shady.
Vrabel.
It's shady. It's unethical. It's whatever. But I don't think there's necessarily a law against it. Is there?
No,
but you can get fired. I mean, obviously, she's going to lose her job. It's unethical.
As owner of RockyTopInsider.com,
mm-hmm.
like if the coaches wanted to, if they called up and said, "Look, Ryan Shumpert, I've got a scoop for you, but like I'm going to give you this huge breaking news story, but like you got to play ball with me a little bit, right? You're going to provide some favorable coverage of what I'm trying to do here." Now, Shump might be, I just use him as an example because you own RTI, but like maybe he's got enough integrity not to do that. He probably does, but there are tons of outlets, not only in this town, but all over the country that they go in and take the bait.
Absolutely.
And they make great money doing it.
Yeah.
And the thing I've always said, like, I don't even look down on it. They're not covering a war. This isn't international politics. It's football, okay?
No, I know. Sometimes, yeah. And what it does is the payoff is you get more and more access.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about like journalistically speaking.
Yeah. I mean, there's a
Sounds
reason.
like Diana had full access.
And
all access pass, Bob.
I was trying to back out of that, but you had to light the fuse.
That's,
there,
I mean, one thing about RTI, you guys aren't selling that kind of cake, if you know what I'm saying.
No.
Shumpert's not.
Well,
he's a handsome guy.
He's not a sex pot. Shumpert isn't. So he's a journalist. Come on.
He's no Walker Smith, that's for sure.
Kids say he's all American. I like Shump. He's a good kid.
Yeah, got a nice haircut yesterday. We
Handsome
saw that
young
on
fella.
the restream. He looked
looking good.
Looked ready.
Do
for that
need to work
bachelor
on that stream background, though. I saw some comments about that. He's no Jack Foster in terms of.
No, Foster did some like serious art direction. Ryan, that's if you know Ryan, that's Ryan. I mean,
Foster's got too much
that feels
red
right
on his.
Yeah,
he's had some orange in there.
Felt right
Yes,
for
mate.
Shump to have a blank background.
he had a couple pictures, but it in terms of ratio and scale, it was not.
It's not put together in a.
Nah, it was kind of small.
But they were also like right behind him, so you couldn't tell what it was.
Yeah,
Ryan Shumpert taking a few strays here at the end of hour
I don't
one.
like
We
it.
love
He
Shump.
sucks.
Hour number 2 of the drive coming up on many of these fan run affiliates. Stay with us.
The Drive.
Fan Run Radio, where Big Orange Country comes to talk sports. Start your morning off with your daily dose of talk sports with John Reed and Cody McClure from 8 to 11. Then it's Tony Basilio from 11 to 1. The Playbook with William Pattison from 1 to 3. And The Drive from 3 to 6. It's 10 hours of hard-hitting local sports radio every day, right here on the flagship station for Tennessee fans. This is Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
Surfside is made with vodka, real tea, and real juice, and has only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and 0 bubbles. That's right. No bubbles, no troubles. That's why Surfside was named the 2025 Spirit Brand of the Year by MarketWatch. Their variety packs come with options: iced tea, lemonade, or green tea. Find your flavor by trying them all. Surfside, sunshine in a can. Must be 21 or older to enjoy. Party smart.
Who's ready for some Smokies baseball? Catch all the action next week with your favorite promotions. Kicking off the week with Cinco de Mayo. Then All You Can Eat Wednesday, Knox Vegas Thirsty Thursday, and over the weekend, we've got Feel Good Friday. And do you like gum? Yes! Well, how about Big League Chew? Good, because Saturday, it's Big League Chew night. Get ready to blow some bubbles, and we've got fireworks. We're closing out the week with our day game, and we're celebrating Mom. Next week's plans are set. Get your tickets now at smokiesbaseball.com.
Rickard Ridge Barbecue. Located in beautiful Cove Lake State Park, Rickard Ridge is home of the best ribs in the Volunteer State. Smoked daily by pitmaster Mark Rickard, the barbecue at Rickard Ridge is mouth-watering, fall-off-the-bone delicious. Take the scenic drive up I-75 to exit 134 for directions and to look at the rest of the menu. Visit Rickard Ridge online at rickardridgebbq.com.
Are you thinking of buying a home but don't know where to start? Well, call VFL Josh Travis, your local mortgage expert with Foundation Mortgage, based right here in Knoxville. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, he'll keep the process simple every step of the way. To get started, visit mortgagebrokerjosh.com or call 423-312-9777 today. Foundation Mortgage Company, LLC is an equal opportunity housing company. NMLS number 1387311.
What is dedication? The thing that drives me every day as a dad is Dariana. We call him Day for short. Every day he's hungry for something, whether it's attention, affection, knowledge. And there's this huge responsibility in making sure that when he's no longer under my wing, that he's a good person. I want him to be able to sit back one day and go, we worked together, we did a good job.
That's dedication. Find out more at fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340. WKGN Knoxville and W289CU Knoxville. Fan Run Radio.
Ever been the coach who realized the team's gear just wasn't up to par? Well, if I'm being honest, that was me. Just a downright irresponsible and plain bad coach. Then SM Athletics changed the game. I want you to picture this. I walk into their store, a coach with a vision. SM Athletics didn't just see a coach. They saw a team's potential, and they delivered custom uniforms so striking. Our team's spirit soared. From cutting-edge apparel to top-notch equipment, SM Athletics transformed our presence. No more unreliable online orders or envying the other team's style. SM Athletics stands for quality, design, and on-time delivery every time. Coaches, elevate your team with SM Athletics. Call 865-966-3434 or visit smathletics.com. Get the best for your team, delivered right and on time. So, elevate your team's game by contacting SM Athletics today.
It's time for the Drive's Top 4 at 4.
Hour number 2 of the Drive underway. Fan Run Radio and the Top 4 at 4 is brought to you by our friends over at Citizens National Bank. We will be live from their corporate offices in Sevierville tomorrow. They're having a little shindig up there, and we look forward to telling y'all more about what they have going on this year at CNB. Appreciate their long-standing support of the show. Walker Smith, Top 4 at 4, hit it.
At number 1, following Chaz Coleman's extended absence at the end of spring training camp, Coach Josh Heupel addressed the situation at the Big Orange Caravan yesterday. He said that there is no real update on his situation, but that, quote, at the end of the day, he's dealing with some things and has to work through some things, and when he's able to do that, he'll be back with us.
Classic Heupel non-update update.
I was going to say, clears a lot up for me.
Yes.
It's crystal clear now, isn't it?
Clear as mud.
So what's it like? Is he just homesick? Is he like full on depression? Is he just like, wearing all black and listening to Dashboard Confessional here? What are we talking about?
We've got a lot of money in Vegas. Just move his family down here already.
Yeah.
Buy him a damn house somewhere.
Can he work remotely? Can he just we send him the workouts, he zooms into the team meetings and everything, and he shows up and plays for us on Saturday?
No, he's got to be here.
He's got to be here.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find creative solutions.
Well,
where is he
from?
from?
You can pay that money back.
Ohio.
Yeah, he's from Ohio. I mean, it's like a 4 or 5 hour drive.
Did he have this issue at Penn State last year?
Well, he was actually closer to Penn State.
So he's just going home all the time? I don't get it. Like, you're away from home, you're away from home in a new area.
I mean, just put his family up in one of the many condos downtown and around campus.
So move his entire family.
At least his mama and his grandmama. So go eat at mom's every night. That's fine. But you got to be here during the day to work on football. That's what we're paying you to do.
Isn't this part of a just maturing process? It's like, hey man, like just hang out. We got you. Like just stay with us the summer. Like hit the weights and everything, and you'll get through this. Like this is what whenever I hear about an athlete being homesick and wanting to move back, all these guys have aspirations of playing in the NFL or the NBA, Major League Baseball, whatever, someday, right?
Where they'll never be at home.
Yes, you are completely at the mercy of that sport. You might have to move to Canada. You might have to leave the country.
You might have to play in China,
baseball or basketball. Even if you want to play professionally, you might have to leave the country.
Might end up in Turkey.
At some point, you're going to have to cut that umbilical cord, right?
One would think.
I get that it's just weird that this is his transfer, right? I mean, you hear about true freshmen being homesick all the time. And sometimes they quit and go home.
Yeah.
But this is his second year of college. He's already been away once.
You're mature enough to sign $1 million contract. Mature enough to endorse that check and put it in the bank.
I'm not minimizing his if that's what, I don't even know what it is because they speak so vaguely about it all the time. But I'm assuming it's some sort of homesick, depression, mental health issue. So I don't want to make light of that. Like, it sounds like Tennessee's doing the right thing and helping him through it. But it is really weird that it's his second year of college and all of a sudden this pops up.
At number 2, Josh Elander made history last night in Tennessee baseball's 13-0 win over West Georgia. By getting his 30th win of the year, Elander has the most wins by any skipper in their first season in program history, surpassing Tony Vitello's 29 wins in 2018.
Well,
very. I get
misleading
it.
statistic.
Yes.
He's handed the keys to a hot rod.
Hot rod. He got handed the keys to like a Formula One car.
And he's done well enough. He's got a winning record. We look at this point.
He took
in good
a front
shape.
runner. He's running in the midfield right now.
You're the hunted, though, man. See, I don't think it's that easy. I just don't.
Well, we are projected to be a 2 seed in multiple field of 64 projections. One had us going to Conway to play in the Coastal Carolina Regionals, the 2 seed there. The other had us going to, was it Georgia Tech?
Does that sound? No, North Carolina.
North Carolina, that's right.
North Carolina.
Both will be tough.
Yes.
But maybe I'm drinking the orange flavored glasses, but I just I think that nobody wants to see us coming. Like Coastal and North Carolina are looking at those projections going, no, thank you. No, thank you. Send us Mississippi State or LSU or one of those other LSU probably not going to make it at this point, but we don't want to see Tennessee because they know
we can turn.
They know our pitching. Yeah, they know our talent level. They don't want to see that.
We've underachieved a little bit this year.
By the way, real quick, just to game that out for a second, either one of those situations, do you start Mac first against the 3 seed that you would be playing there and save Tegan Coons for the second game against the 1 seed?
No, we had this conversation on.
You would start. I would. That's what I would do.
I'd start whoever I thought gave me the best chance of winning game 1 just because of the numbers.
I get that, but my math is that Landon Mack would be the Friday night starter for a lot of teams. I might even start Blanco. He's kind of a dog.
The more I look at this Baseball America projection, the more I like that one going to Chapel Hill. Carolina's good, but then St. Joseph's and Binghamton are the other teams in there.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be too problematic. Whereas if they go to Conway, they'd be playing, Western Carolina and Campbell. So it's really about who you're.
2 teams we're familiar with.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't want to fool around and end up getting sent somewhere really bad, like to be the 3 seed and
those are
and UCLA.
Those are both toughies, man. Like both Coastal and North Carolina are top 10 teams.
At number 3, Chad Brinker has stepped down as the Tennessee Titans president of football operations. Brinker had been in the role since 2024. He was in charge of the entire football staff and reported directly to the Titans controlling owner Amy Adams Strunk. Amy Adams Strunk called Brinker in to lead the search for the new general manager in 2025, resulting in the hire of current GM Mike Borgonzi.
We'll go through all this with Joe Rexro of The Athletic and 102.5 The Game in Nashville. He's set to join us here in about 15 minutes. And let's go with Davey sent us a long list of just all the front office shuffling and coaching shuffling that's happened in the last 5 years with the Titans. And
pretty wild.
I don't think Brinker leaving really changes the trajectory of the franchise at all, but it's another brick in the wall of the narrative that it's a dysfunctional franchise under Amy Adams Strunk. I mean, you just way too much change.
Yeah. And at number 4, the MLB has some great pitching matchups going on right now and scheduled for later today. Currently, Sandy Alcantara and the Marlins are tied 1-1 in the 4th against Tyler Glasnow and the Dodgers. And the Mariners and Twins are tied 2-2 in the 8th inning, with George Kirby and Taj Bradley matching up. Later tonight, Logan Webb and the Giants take on Christopher Sanchez and the Phillies, and the Braves get set to take on Tarek Skubal and the Tigers.
Yeah, the rookie phenom J.R. Ritchie, making his second big league start for the Bravos tonight. Big game over at Truist.
Fun pitchers going today. Really good.
Did you guys see that grown man try and take the ball away from that little girl at the Guardians Rays game?
He did.
He did.
I did not see this. I mean, I've seen videos like this.
So it's a home run.
It's as awful as a normal
grown man, big old dude, home run,
Big old beard.
misplays it, hits him in the chest, ricochets to his left. He chases it, goes across the aisle. It's at a little girl's feet now, and she's reaching down to get it, and he just like grabs it away from her.
God. I hate those people. Those are the worst people.
Yeah. Well, here's what I thought. And the Rays made it right because they saw it and their announcers were clowning the guy, so they sent somebody down there with a ball for the little girl, which I guess isn't the home run ball, but she got something, right?
Mm-hmm.
My initial thought when I watch is like, first, what you said, oh, that's terrible, dude. You can't do that. But put yourself in that guy's shoes. You're at a major league game. A home run ball is coming at you. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, right? This never happens. And it hits you. You're probably not thinking about like etiquette and children and stuff like that. You're just thinking get ball, right?
Yeah.
So
Primal
yeah,
instinct.
exactly. Like, your instincts take over. And so you go over there and grab it. Now, I would like to think that if I did that once I realize what I had done, I'd be like, yeah,
kid the ball.
Here you go, kiddo. Like, I'm sorry. My animal instincts just took over. Enjoy the game, sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't think this guy did. But I don't necessarily fault him for going after you. You're at the ball game. The ball comes to you. You got to go after it, right? But you got to make the play. Baseball ready.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, it's not him. If it happens like spur of the moment situation and instinct takes over, that is one thing compared to guys that like intentionally are looking for these things and bump people out of the way and that type of stuff. Because there are some bad dudes out in the outfield stands waiting for home run balls that will trample over people to get them.
Yeah, it is a feel-good story whenever the adult catches the ball and then like hands it to a kid. You're like,
oh,
yeah,
it's
man.
great.
Yeah. Did you see? There was another one I saw this weekend of somebody did that. They caught the ball. They gave it to a kid who was like 4 rows up behind them in a not very crowded stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And the kid immediately throws the ball back.
Oh, yeah.
And then is a small kid. He's like maybe 5 years old. And his dad is right next to him. And then his older brother is right next to the dad on the other side. And the older brother just goes ballistic. He's like pouting and stomping on the ground, man. It's like, I can't believe my idiot little brother just did that.
I mean, I hope it was the away team that hit the home run. That's what you'd think, because that's the correct thing to do.
Would you do that?
If
You're at a Reds game and you catch a Barry Bonds ball in right field.
Barry Bonds is a little different.
What? You're at the Great American Small Park.
It's true.
Barry just hit one to the right field bleachers. Young Walker Smith catches it.
It's tainted.
You just told me that it is law.
It is.
It is written. You must throw it back.
It is law.
If it's somebody I can sell that baseball and make a lot of money, I ain't throwing it back.
It is law, though, that you throw it back.
I don't give a damn.
I'm kind of with Bear, man. Like, I don't think I could, even if I were at Wrigley, where like that's the home of the throw it back tradition, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I could.
It depends on the guy who hits the ball.
Depends on how much I figure out in my brain what that ball might be worth on the open market.
I mean, if it's like a milestone home run for someone, yeah, I'm keeping that ball and probably getting something for it. But if it's like someone's, I don't know, 23rd home run of the season, it's not a milestone, and it's the Reds.
And what if
throw it back?
You're at the game and everybody around, you've got 100 people around you. Throw it back, and they mean it.
I'm throwing it back.
You're just going to automatically succumb to the peer pressure.
Yeah, I'll probably throw it.
But what if there's a little kid just giving you the big eyes? Like,
oh, I'll give it to a kid.
Yeah, please, mister.
Well, again, it depends on who catches the home run ball. Like if I'm at a Reds game and I catch an Ellie De La Cruz home run ball, no one else is getting that ball.
Would you take it away from a child if it's laying there at his feet and it's within reaching distance?
I wouldn't push a kid over to get the ball. No,
maybe elbow him and just kind of nudge him a little bit, just box him out.
If I catch the ball on the fly, it's not. I'm keeping the ball. I'm not going to dive after it though. If you don't catch it,
I was wondering if I had that in me because I'm pretty handy with the glove, and
handy with the glove.
Pretty handy with the glove. Like I don't drop balls, and I can catch a ball barehanded, but I do wonder, like a 400-foot, because you see a lot of people do that, man. A lot of dudes just, barehand snag one of those. Yep. When I'm laying at home in bed late at night, thinking about the big mysteries of the universe, I mean, deep down, I wonder.
Think you barehand catch it?
Do I have it in me? Would I make the play, or would I try to make the play and miss it and just take it right off the dome and become a highlight clip and a laughing stock for the rest of my life? I think we all have those thoughts, if we're being honest.
Oh yeah, I mean, every time I go to a Reds game,
I
have that thought, like, if this because we normally will sit in the right field bleachers, like, if my number is called, can I make the play?
Can you rise to the occasion?
I don't know.
You never know when your number is going to be called.
Even if it's close,
I don't even know. Like, would I try and two-hand it?
I would I got it.
Left hand or right hand? Like, I don't even know, man. I think Did
you just catch it with your glove?
Well, I'm assuming I don't have a glove.
Oh, he's barehanded.
You say it like that's an easy thing to do. A 100, that thing's coming at you screaming, buddy. It's coming from the heavens.
Those things are hit 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, this is not playing 150 feet away at Rocky Hill Little League.
They call that exit velo there.
Yeah, I mean,
but when it's landing in the stands out there, it's not traveling 100 miles an hour anymore.
But it's
going like 80, 70.
If I had my glove and it's with, like, I'm catching it.
I'm catching it.
I'm 100% sure I would be okay. But Barry, I don't know, man.
Pain's temporary.
Well, it's also like, if a ball is even hit in your general direction, like in your section, like, everyone is standing up and they're like ready to go. Like, your heart starts to pump a little faster. There's some real pressure.
I feel like you got to do a better job of, like, boxing out like you would in basketball in this situation.
See, but that's when you cross the line of being like, if you got kids on either side and you're trying to box them out.
You want to be aware of women and children, but I think when that home run ball comes your way, like, as long as you're not, like, stepping on somebody's head and diving across a couple of rows, I think you've got a wide range of leeway to, like, step over people.
It's for me, it's where, like, if I can reach it from where my seat is, I'll reach for it. And I have a long wingspan. Like, I can reach a couple seats over and grab it.
You are the Wimby of the crowd, for sure.
Wimby of the drive. I'll take that.
The incomparable Joe Rexro of The Athletic and 102.5 The Game joins us next. We'll get his thoughts on the Titans draft haul, this latest news of Mike Berganzi, Chad Brinker getting, I guess sounds like he left on his own accord.
Step down is the language.
Was it a forced step down?
Yeah, it's the squeeze, maybe.
We'll ask Joe about that. Plus, he wrote about Diego Pavia's fall out of the draft. Will he be successful with the Ravens? We'll talk a little American tackle football with Sexy Rexy when we continue next right here on Fan Run Radio.
The Drive.
The flagship station for Tennessee fans. This is Fan Run Radio.
White Claw is taking hard seltzer to new heights with White Claw Surge. At 8% alcohol, White Claw Surge is a stronger wave of refreshment that doesn't compromise on taste. Available in 4 bold waves of flavor like ripe blackberry, citrusy blood orange, zesty natural lime, and tart cranberry. Check out your favorite retailer in-store and online for the White Claw Surge Variety 12-pack and 16-ounce single-serve cans. White Claw Surge. Please drink responsibly.
In a world filled with deadlines and screens, sometimes we forget the simple joys of life, days filled with special moments. At Inward Half, we understand the essence of these moments. Feel the difference between our breathable fabrics and flexible apparel as you disconnect from the hustle and bustle and reconnect with what truly matters. Inward Half, simple luxury for on and off the course.
Are you ready for the start of a new season? Maybe looking for your team to go on a tournament run? Get game day ready with Crumble. Head on over to your nearest location and pick up 12 pre-selected cookies plus exclusive toppers. When you're looking for dessert options, there's no question about who you should call on. Our listeners already know. Last year, the Dubai chocolate was a home run, along with the brownie batter. Oreo crumb was another crowd favorite. What new flavor will set the standard this season? If you're in the Knoxville area, there are 3 locations ready to serve you: Clinton Highway, Parkside Drive, and Maryville. Download the Crumble app to build your best lineup and vote on the best combos. You can even put your bid in to request a new flavor. Order in the app and slide on over to your nearest location. Tell them Fan Run sent you, and as always, it's for the fans, by the fans. Don't miss the cookies.
Vol fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
Baskerville, Barron Walker, all cruising with you here on a Wednesday afternoon edition of The Drive. And pleased to be joined now by Joe Rexro of The Athletic and 102.5 The Game in Nashville. Good afternoon, Joe. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Hey, man, we're doing all right. Thanks for jumping on with us here this afternoon. Well, I tell you what, the Titans might not always be entertaining on the field, but off the field, they never cease to amaze. More palace intrigue in Nashville with Chad Brinker stepping down. Now, is that an accurate way to assess what happened? Did he step down on his own accord, or do you think this was a forced move by the Titans?
No, the forced move happened when he was kind of demoted, right? So that was a few months ago. So, yes, I absolutely believe this was him stepping down. But this was the, you could say, inevitable or the likely outcome when essentially, he brought in Mike Borgonzi to be GM, but it was still like Chad Brinker was still tied to personnel and still ultimately, if it came down to it, had final say. And when Amy Adams Strong, put out, it changed a few months ago that essentially – the football side was all Borgonzi, and then Brinker is basically handling everything else. It wasn't sold at the time as a demotion. I mean, I guess you could call it being kicked upstairs, right? But it was definitely being removed from personnel. And I mean, look, you look at Chad Brinker's statement. I mean, I think it sums up the reality, which is he wants to be in personnel, and so he's going to go probably latch on somewhere else and be a personnel guy. I mean. But to your point, Russell, so I mean, look, I don't think this is a firing. I don't think there's a lot more to this than what is stated. But this is another transaction that, goes with, I love John Robinson and Mike Vrabel, I being Amy Armstrong. Now I'm going to fire J-Rob in the middle of the season. Now I'm going to fire Vrabel. Hire Rand. I love him. Oh, nope, I don't like him. He hired Chad Brinker. Now I love him. And now he brings in Borgonzi, and now Brinker's out, and I guess that means that Mike Borgonzi is the next person potentially on the chopping block if things continue to not go well in the field.
It's funny how that rotation works, like who's up next. But so you're basically he's been making travel arrangements and ordering jock straps. He wants to be making trades and ordering players.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the sprinkler system is in good shape. The security cameras are, at the right angle. I mean, look, there are important things on that side, right? I mean, like there are important aspects of that job of being like a team president. But yeah, before they changed, he kind of had that, but but then he also still was with the personnel. And so, it's like, it's almost like, if you're a detective and then they say, how about you just take a desk job now? It's like, okay, well, it might be better paying, and there might be some things that are better about it, but ultimately you want to be where the action is.
Hey, Joe, thanks for joining us. Staying with the Titans, as we reconcile the draft, feels like by and large Titans got a pretty good grade in terms of all their draft picks. Few people surprised with Carnell Tate going number 4 overall. Then they traded up to get Keldrick Falk in the first round too. But I would argue maybe some of their later picks were the ones where they got some real value too. How do you feel that how they graded out in your mind?
Well, I give everybody a C, so that's just for 3 years. But yeah, no, it does. It seems like most analysts like what they did. I think Dane Brugler for us, Athletic had him like 12th on his list, and I'm with you. I think there's some value late. I think Falk is a value. It's just a matter of does he have the production, but. I mean, I do like Pat Coogan where they got him. I mean, I don't. There's some measurables there that are questionable, but we've seen centers in the NFL who have limitations, but because of their toughness and intangibles, they can play the position, and that could be a heck of a steal for them. We'll see with Carmona from Arkansas, on him. And I like Hill where they got him. Anthony Hill from Texas. I mean, I think some people thought he might go quite a bit higher than he did. And, to get him at, I think, 60, I think he's going to be a plug-and-play starter for them. So I think defensively they've really addressed the front 7 well. I'm with you. I do think Tate was a slight reach at 4. I'd feel a lot better if I got him at 7 or 8. But if he's what they think he is, then they're not going to be spending too much time dwelling on that. And they had to get Cam Ward some more help.
And tell you what, maybe I'm a little too intoxicated with what I saw during the college career of Nick Singleton, but I think him in the 5th round going to Tennessee, I think that's a good pickup for them as well to get some depth at running back.
No, I do too. And it's really interesting with him because, anybody who watched him, I mean, he's a home run waiting to happen. Yeah. And he's big and strong. And, the production fell off last year, and there was a lot of weird stuff, obviously, around Penn State. But the big knock on him is just, patience and vision and setting up blocks. And so this is one of those, how much of that stuff can be coached into somebody? Because, Derrick Henry, that was a knock on him early in his Titans career was, he might go 80, but he keeps not seeing the cutback lane and taking it outside and losing a yard or whatever. I mean, if they can coach him up, then I think we could see him on the field quite a bit this year.
Talking with Joe Rexro of The Athletic in 102.5 The Game in Nashville. And Joe, I guess the question we may never know the answer to is, would the Titans have taken Jeremiah Love, the running back from Notre Dame, if the Cardinals hadn't beaten them to the punch? Do you think that they still would have taken Carnell Tate if Love had been on the board, or do you think that Love was their guy?
I think they would have taken Tate. I do. And, some of this is, Peter Schrager from ESPN really basically put it out there that the Titans told him they were not in on Love. And, obviously a lot of this stuff turns out to be misinformation, but a lot of it turns out to be true too. Like when we heard that the Cardinals were going to take Love, I swear everybody I talked to was like, wow, that's typical draft week misinformation. Like, well, actually they did take him. And I think the Titans with positional value as a guide, because Jeremiah Love instantly becomes one of the highest paid running backs with some of the most guaranteed money at his position in the NFL. Whereas at a position like receiver, that's not the case with Carnell Tate. You can get running backs elsewhere. So I actually think that given that choice, they still would have taken Tate. I also personally think they should have taken Arvell Reese, but we'll find out if he's the next Micah Parsons or just some guy.
Let's talk about a guy who's Nashville-based but did not get drafted, but still you could argue maybe landed on his feet with the Ravens, getting a three-year deal contingent upon him making the team. But Diego Pavia, what are your thoughts on him? Do you think there's a place for him in the NFL?
Well, I do, but I also understand the idea that a lot of people have been talking about this week. You know, Dan Patrick was talking about it on his show, and I agree. I think that there is something to the idea of, like, your backup quarterback should be darn near anonymous, should be holding a clipboard, and no one should want to interview him, and, you know. So it is like, you got to be, like, worth the trouble, you know. Now, I still think he could be, and actually I understand Tyler Huntley has a quote-unquote Pro Bowler, but I think Diego Pavia could be a good backup for Lamar Jackson there, and as a guy who can come in and make plays. Obviously, the physical limitations, like everybody knew, if he was going to get picked, it was going to be at the end of the draft, and that was it. And look, I don't doubt that some of the brashness or whatever may have scared teams off from drafting him, but I'm glad to see that the Ravens actually signed him rather than making him try out, because I think that look, the guy should never have played college football, right? So who am I to sit here and say he can't play in the NFL? And at the very least, guys, like, don't we need to at least get some, like, Diego Pavia in August of these boring preseason games? I mean, you know, like, I'll tune in.
Yeah, I mean, I get the attitude that you want your backup quarterback to be boring and not, but I want him to be good. You know, that's
right,
as a fan, like, you know, that's my worry with the Titans last year is like, man, I don't want to be watching Brandon Allen start games. Like, I'm nobody's signing up for that. You want a good backup, college or pro, right?
For sure. And I do, another thing with Pavia, as people said, is like, look, there are a lot of teams just, like, schematically would look at him and be like, man, 5'10", he runs around, he's a playground player, but, like, how are we going to, you know, how does that fit in? How are we going to put that to use if he's backing up our, you know, 6'4" drop back passer? But again, I think with the Ravens, I think you can do some stuff. Now, you're going to, you know, some of that stuff, you're going to notice the difference between Lamar Jackson's 4'3" and Pavia's 4'7", right? But, I mean, look, I thought he improved a lot as a passer last year, and I got to think that that's probably about as good a place as there is for him to have a shot at it.
You know, you reminded me when you mentioned what Dan Patrick said. I feel like this same kind of conversation was going on last year with Shedeur Sanders about was that going to be a guy who, you know, sucked too much air out of
and
the
he
room.
wasn't a distraction at all.
Oh, not at all. Not him at all. But, I mean, it feels like we've had kind of similar stories with those guys, although Shedeur ended up getting picked, but nowhere near where people had projected him.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the difference, is that a lot of people thought he was a late first round or certainly like a second rounder, right? And then he falls where he did. And I think clearly Shedeur hurt himself a lot, just his whole approach to interviews. And maybe Pavia did too, because, you know, I mean, if you're a team, you like hearing, no, I'm going to be the starter. But it's also like, you got to be a little bit realistic. Like, if I'm a team that has an entrenched, you know, really good starter, like, no, you're actually not. You're auditioning to be the backup, man. So, you know, maybe a little bit of that. Maybe he didn't help himself much, you know, with the interviews. I also think, you know, a lot of the stuff around him is people just don't like him. I mean, he has a punchable face for opposing fans, kind of like Will Levis did, but I also don't. I think, like, character concerns was a little bit dramatic when you look at what he's actually done.
Joe Rexro, The Athletic, 102.5 The Game in Nashville. Joe, the big story in college football this week: Brennan Sorsby, the gambling scandal at Texas Tech. What did Cincinnati know, and when did they know it? I'm just wondering, from your perspective, do you think that colleges will ever be able to impress upon young athletes the need to just stay away from sports betting entirely? Or do you think these gambling issues are the new academic ineligibility situations that we used to talk about so much that we never hear about anymore?
Interesting question. You know, I mean, look, if Sorsby ends up not playing, which I think is the most likely outcome, I mean, the betting, you know, the betting on his team did happen technically before that became an automatic ban rule, like it was like a year before. But if he gets banished, and loses the $5 million. I mean, if that's not a deterrent for people, then what the heck is? I mean, so I do feel like some of these cases are probably deterring some people and opening some eyes and helping wake some people up, like, you just can't do this. But at the same time, everybody has a phone, and these things, and all your buddies from high school, all your classmates, they're all doing it on their phone. You know?
Yeah.
Sure, this certainly won't be the last. It does seem like as time goes on, you would think that people would kind of be coming around to the idea, like, you're not getting away. Someone who did or someone who slipped through the cracks, like, there's a good chance you won't. So is that worth the risk? So,
yeah, to me, it's we were talking about this yesterday, Joe.
Russ, I mean, I think you're probably right that you know.
I think Joe is in transit right now.
Yeah.
Might be losing him. I think we're about done. Go ahead and call him back. Thank him for appearing on the show. And happens sometimes. And I think Joe's headed back to his homeland for a little vacation there. But interesting stuff there in the.
Yeah, what I was going to say is, again, the part that I think complicates this even more now is we talked about this yesterday, how commonplace sports betting has become for everyone, and also how out there it is in terms of TV advertising and everything else. It's just, I don't know. It's a tough place to draw the line, you know, and but I don't see a way forward with Sorsby in terms of, I can't imagine that he's going to have to sit at least a portion of the season, maybe more. I don't know.
And Joe says, you know, if he misses out on $5 million, isn't that deterrent enough for all this stuff?
You would think.
I mean, how many guys have lost out on how many millions of dollars doing this stuff over the past 3 or 4 years? Forget about going back to Pete Rose.
Right. It's very true.
The lure of action.
Yeah.
It's always going to be there.
The only question I wish we didn't get a chance to ask, and I wish we had, was his thoughts on the expanded
tournament. I had that in my notes as well. Yeah.
Maybe he's a big fan of it. You never know.
I don't want to put words in his mouth, but I don't think so.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't think anybody's a big fan of this.
I don't think anyone is. No.
It's just
big fan of
sport. I asked the question last week, what is what's another industry that can just ignore their customer base completely? And some of the responses I got online were pretty funny. It was like, you know, the federal government, utility companies.
Yeah.
And but that's the kind of company that the NCAA and college athletics are creating right now.
Cable company.
People have always felt that way about the NCAA, I guess, but man, people love the NFL. People love Major League Baseball. You know, even if they don't like the commissioner, they love the product, and I think generally feel listened to. You don't feel like college sports is just like, yeah, we understand y'all hate this. We're doing it anyway.
Yeah, you know, it's funny you say that. I mean, Major League Baseball, there were a lot of people disenchanted with Major League Baseball just a couple of years ago, and now I think the script has been flipped on that entirely.
I think college baseball has done maybe not a big part of it, but college baseball kind of getting more popular in America.
Yeah,
I think has helped as well.
I agree. I think baseball's resurgence is tenuous. A lot of people know about the work stoppage that is maybe probable, maybe likely to happen next season. The one thing that I see a lot of angst about is just the TV. Present your product to the fans, man. Like, make it easy. And all sports are having this issue, I think, but baseball in particular. Last night, the Braves game was on TBS, I think. I watched it on Braves Vision.
Yeah.
But I saw a lot of people saying, why can't I watch on TBS? Like, I live in Chattanooga.
Yeah.
I live in, like, Dothan, Alabama. And Major League Baseball has decided that you live within the
blackout rules.
Yeah, you should just drop what you're doing on a Tuesday and drive to Atlanta to watch a baseball game until 10 p.m. at night, drive home, and go to bed at, I guess we're in the blackout zone.
Yeah, I mean,
in Knoxville.
I've got, I think I've told you that YouTube TV does not have Major League MLB Network, so I go ahead and get the MLB TV service for the summer. And it gets blackout there, too.
Yeah.
The Braves
Really?
do. Yeah, it sucks, man. It's very frustrating.
You know where the blackout was invented? For what sporting event, don't you, Bob?
The Indy 500, right?
That's where it all started.
Yeah.
Is that it's $150?
Yeah.
For $150, you should be able to watch every
exactly.
Or, go ahead and jack it up. What is the NFL Sunday ticket? That might be $200 or $300. Like,
no, that's $300.
Make it whatever it is. Name a price and give us everything. But get rid of the blackouts. If you have to jack the price up a little bit more, I get that. It's a lot of games, but baseball fans will pay $300 if I know that I'm going to be able to watch any Major League Baseball game I want from April to October, whenever the season ends. That's fair.
I mean, they do it in almost every other sport. I realize it's a lot more games, but I mean,
yeah, it's pretty frustrating. I was thinking about you last night because I was looking at my guide on YouTube TV, and they had the Braves game on TBS and HBO Max, but you could see it right on the guide. They at least put it out there. They got a big, cross through it, meaning it's blacked out. So it's there, but you can't get it.
You wouldn't believe how much it costs, like bars and restaurants, or not restaurants, bars and sports bars and clubs.
Yeah.
Wow. Thousands and thousands a month.
So is Braves Vision, that's like a streaming service, or?
Yeah, it's cool. It's $100 the entire season, and
you can watch every game.
Every game. Well, I mean, the games that are like on FS1 or they're Peacock Sunday Night Baseball or whatever, like you have to go there, but it's most of the games. Yeah, I mean, I can watch every game because I have all those other services.
I mean, if that's what you like doing, sitting and watching Braves, which obviously you love the Braves. Let there be no doubt about that.
Poor guy.
But I don't know. I can't remember if I've ever asked you this. This is non-Braves.
I heard
you
that,
can turn
Bob.
this thing off.
That was me.
Best record in baseball, highest scoring team, best DRA. A little respect, please.
And we'll see next week.
Little respect.
We got is there a drive
sorry.
next week?
We didn't spend $400 million on our roster this year. We're still just as good as you guys, huh? That's got to sting a little bit.
Back-to-back world champions. That's really all I need.
You guys are like number 5, I think. Last time I checked.
Like 8 or 9. We spent about half the. I think the Braves
You're still in the top 10, though, buddy.
Have
you guys are number 4.
No, according to what?
He's looking at the
You're behind
spot track.
Dodgers, Mets, and Yankees, I guess, right?
Mets, Dodgers, Yankees, correct.
Phillies are spending more than the Braves this year. I know for sure.
Nope. They're
over
not.
300.
Nope.
I mean, the kid's looking at the numbers here.
Looking at spot track right now.
You look at. I'll show you numbers to show otherwise. But by the way, Spencer Strider will start Sunday against the Rockies. Just saw that.
Atlanta is spending $268 million on the roster this year, and Philadelphia is spending $263 million. It's only like a $5 million difference.
Wonder if Doe will be pitching for Colorado.
Coming up,
not going to matter right now. They're playing the Reds.
We wrap up hour number 2 of the drive, setting the stage for a big third and final hour. Time for you to jump on now if you want to. 865-966-3435, your phone number. 966-3435. Back with more right after this.
The Drive.
Streaming worldwide at fanrunradio.com and on the free Fan Run app. This is Big Orange Country's sports talk radio superstation. Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
Hey, Knoxville. Surfside iced tea and vodka made with real brewed tea is only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar with no bubbles and no troubles. That's right, 0 carbonation, so it's easy to sip and enjoy. Headed to a game day or party at a friend's house? Bring an iced tea or lemonade variety pack from Surfside or try their green tea and new raspberry tea vodka. Find the can with the sunset stripes this season. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sold at bars, restaurants, and stores near you. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sunshine in a can. Must be 21 or older. Enjoy responsibly.
Your smile says it all, so make sure it's saying the right thing. At Knoxville Smiles, we believe healthy teeth mean happy lives. Invisalign is a clear aligner orthodontic treatment that gradually straightens teeth without the use of traditional metal braces. And now, at Knoxville Smiles, we're offering Invisalign special pricing for new patients. Call for details at 865-539-1776 or just visit us at knoxvillesmiles.com. Don't wait another day to love your smile. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
At Knoxville Insurance Group, they understand the challenges many consumers face when searching for insurance coverage. That's why whether it's for you, your family, or your business, they create a coverage plan specifically for your unique needs. Knoxville Insurance Group is an independent firm, which means they aren't beholden to just one insurance company. They search multiple companies, acting as your negotiator to find you the best possible policy and price. Start a quote in minutes at KnoxvilleInsuranceGroup.com or call them today at 865-694-9788.
Rickard Ridge Barbecue. It's more than just dinner, it's a destination. Hey, this is Russell Smith, and whenever somebody asks me for a barbecue recommendation, I always tell them to take the quick drive up I-75 and visit Rickard Ridge Barbecue. Rickard Ridge is about a 20-minute drive up I-75 from downtown Knoxville. Just take exit 134 in Caryville, hang a right, and Rickard Ridge is tucked just inside Cove Lake State Park on your left. You can't miss it. Fall off the bone Memphis-style baby back ribs, slow-smoked chicken thighs, fresh, juicy, hand-cut steaks. Rickard Ridge has it all. And this ain't no Yankee chain store fly-by-night operation either. Owner Mark Rickard has spent years honing his smoking skills in Memphis, and his secret recipe and techniques have been driving East Tennessee wild for years. So make time to check him out. Rickard Ridge Barbecue inside Cove Lake State Park and online at rickardridgebbq.com.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal.
Hour number 2 of the show this afternoon. Curtis says, who made the bigger mistake? Kentucky running off Calipari or Texas running off Rick Barnes?
Texas running off Rick Barnes.
Calipari thing is still up in the air.
Yeah, I'm going to take up for Kentucky and Texas a little bit. I don't think either of them made a mistake in moving on from those coaches.
Okay.
I think they made a mistake in who they replaced them with. But I think that Calipari at Kentucky and Barnes at Texas had run its course.
Yep, that had
in
gotten
both
toxic.
situations. Yeah, it had got toxic for both of them. And I think that the career reset,
give about the shot of energy.
Yeah, I think it gave those guys a second win, a late career resurgence that they probably wouldn't have had if they had just stuck there. Like, I don't think Calipari would be doing as well if he were still at Kentucky as he's doing now at Arkansas. And same thing with Rick Barnes.
Yeah, Texas, in fairness to Texas, now Shaka Smart didn't work out, but they, they might have figured it out quicker with Chris Beard, but obviously
that whole thing with his wife,
things got in the way. Yeah. But kudos to them, because I think Sean Miller's a great coach. They bounce back too. Kentucky, man, I don't know. It's pretty clear to me. Mark Pope will not be there in 2 seasons for sure, maybe as soon as after next season.
I feel like Barnes will leave Tennessee. Not that Calipari will leave Arkansas in a bad spot, but I think what Rick Barnes' legacy at Tennessee will be longer lasting than Cal's at Arkansas. The culture, our identity as a program now.
I think not that we're going to get this kind of money every single year, but I think he has set the tone for coaches who would come here
that's a great point.
They'll spend.
Coaches at his level.
Yeah, they'll spend. That's good.
Don't you think part of that is, and I don't know the ins and outs of why Mark Pope is struggling. But don't you think that Barnes and Calipari, not only because of their longevity, but just because of their personalities, they're amiable, likable guys. I could see them being the kind to be able to go to the big money boosters, the Haslams, the Tyson Food, Walmart people, and stroke them.
Yep.
And get the check stroked in return. Whereas outside looking in, it seems like maybe that's not Mark Pope's personality as much.
Yeah, I think so.
They're also, I think, probably really popular with moms and dads. They both seem to be really good at that.
I just think that's something for ADs to consider at these big schools when you go out. It's like, you want a guy who's into the analytics. You want a guy who knows what he wants, recruiting and everything. But you also kind of need a guy who knows how to rub elbows with the big wigs, a guy who knows
how to sell,
who's rear end to kiss and who's not worth your time, you know?
Well, and that's the thing is I think, because I remember Calipari making comments in the postseason about, there's a lot of great coaches out there that can win games. Administrators are the ones that help you lose them. And I think that was a shot at, what was going on with him and Mitch Barnhart at Kentucky. And it does make me wonder, again, I think, what we hear behind the scenes about what's going on with Barnes right now is Danny's kind of gotten out of the way, and just let him do what he does. And, that's the question is, Danny will be heavily involved in whoever replaces Rick Barnes at some point in time. And how do we feel about that?
That's why I kind of hope Barnes outlasts Danny,
to
be honest with you. As crazy as that sounds, but I mean, he's in charge of Tennessee basketball. And I don't think there's any confusion about that. He's a CEO.
Absolutely.
Jamie says, assuming we don't host, where do you want to see the baseball team go for a regional?
I don't know. Somewhere close so the fans can get out to it easier.
I'd rather play the weakest one seed, wherever we can get out of.
Yeah, I mean, if you look right now, I'm trying to look at the D1 baseball rankings. I mean, North Carolina is ranked number 2 in the country. And
but we do play better on the road. I feel like that's what I'm interested to see how we do this weekend, Russell. Because I feel like we look better in our road series than we have at home at times. We've kind of turned that around.
I mean, don't really want to go to Georgia Tech. Certainly don't want to go to UCLA.
Hell no.
Don't really want to go to Texas.
We'll be on vacation by Memorial Day if we go to UCLA.
Do they try and split it up so that you don't go to like an SEC team in the regional? I know we've played SEC teams in super regionals a lot.
Yeah, I'll tell you one where we were. That's a great question. I don't know, but I would hope
I thought we had LSU in a regional one year.
Like, do you want to go to Texas, Georgia, A&M, Auburn?
I'll tell you where I'd like to go, and they had us projected there in one of these bracketology projections a week or two ago. Was Florida State. Now they're good, but I think
we got a history with them.
Oh yeah. Check swing.
Yeah.
We beat North Carolina in Omaha, didn't we?
We did. We did.
Was that the second game?
North Carolina's got the finest uniforms.
They're nice.
They're the best.
They're nice.
They are the best. But I don't know. The more I think about it, I was saying earlier, going to Chapel Hill, that may not be bad, but then I start looking at the rankings. It's like,
What's your favorite experience on the road? And that year going to Clemson was fun, man.
That was a fun one. Rock that thing over the science building.
Captain Zano.
Yeah.
Zane Denton.
Yeah.
Captain Zano.
I still love the Super at Southern Miss.
Well, that was the same year.
Yeah.
That was a great year,
hell.
man. That was so much fun.
Made us sit up underneath those bleachers
so
like
much
100.
fun.
It was like an oven in there.
I bet. I wonder if Tony and Frank think about that when they're in their air-conditioned offices at Oracle Park. Hey, remember that year we had to sit out thunderstorms on the concrete under that oven of a stadium at Southern Miss in Hattiesburg?
I mean, the uniforms changed, but Tony still, for most of the time, looks very unhappy in the dugout. Just got that steely glare.
By the way, Walker, I had it here just a second ago. The Braves do have the 9th. The Phillies had the fourth highest payroll. When you add in all the luxury tax that they're paying, the Phillies are over $311 million.
The taxes they're putting it on.
The Blue Jays have the fifth highest payroll, followed by the Padres, the Red Sox, the Braves at 8, the Cubs, and then the Detroit Tigers, surprisingly, are
I just don't
money.
think anybody owned by Liberty Media can come in here and claim poverty to us.
Well, nobody can claim poverty in Major League Baseball, but like Liberty is not like,
well,
you guys are Braves fans, like they don't spend like the big controversy right now in Braves world is what to do with Acuna because his contract is getting set to expire. The Braves didn't pay for Max Fried. They didn't pay for Dansby Swanson. They didn't pay for Freddie Freeman, and they might not pay for Ronald Acuna Jr. They might be getting set to let him walk here in 2 years. So, I mean, yeah, it's a big faceless corporation that ultimately owns the team, but they're about making money, not spending money. I'd probably rather have I'd rather have what the Mets have, quite frankly, just the super fan billionaire who, like, it's not working for them, but that's what you want.
Yes, and I will say, as a Reds fan, I will raise my hand. I do claim poverty. It's Cincinnati. Our owner has a net worth of less than Shohei Ohtani's contract.
Like, you got to worry about your guy, De La Cruz. I mean, he's going to be wearing pinstripes, Dodger blue.
Not worried. Nope.
Stay with us. The drive continues. Hour number 3 coming up.
The Drive.
Fan Run Radio, where Big Orange Country comes to talk sports. Start your morning off with your daily dose of talk sports with John Reed and Cody McClure from 8 to 11. Then it's Tony Basilio from 11 to 1. The Playbook with William Pattison from 1 to 3. And The Drive from 3 to 6. It's 10 hours of hard-hitting local sports radio every day, right here on the flagship station for Tennessee fans. This is Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
Who's ready for some Smokies baseball? Catch all the action next week with your favorite promotions. Kicking off the week with Cinco de Mayo. Then all you can eat Wednesday, Knox Vegas Thirsty Thursday, and over the weekend, we've got Feel Good Friday. And do you like gum? Yes! Well, how about Big League Chew? Good, because Saturday, it's Big League Chew night. Get ready to blow some bubbles, and we've got fireworks. We're closing out the week with our day game, and we're celebrating Mom. Next week's plans are set. Get your tickets now at SmokiesBaseball.com.
Citizens National Bank.
Life is more fun with a Good Life account, offering extra benefits, including bank travel. Experience the trip of a lifetime to Ireland. Explore rolling green hills, historic castles, and charming villages across the Emerald Isle. Get in on the fun. Call 865-429-7935 today.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
Are you thinking of buying a home but don't know where to start? Well, call VFL Josh Travis, your local mortgage expert with Foundation Mortgage, based right here in Knoxville. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, he'll keep the process simple every step of the way. To get started, visit mortgagebrokerjosh.com or call 423-312-9777 today. Foundation Mortgage Company, LLC is an equal opportunity housing company. NMLS number 1387311.
Running a business, coaching a team, planning your next big event, you need more than just gear. You need SM Athletics and Logo Solutions. Custom uniforms, branded apparel, promotional products, done right, done fast, and built to show off your brand with pride. From local businesses to high schools to major universities, SM Athletics is trusted by winners. Get real service, get real quality, get noticed. SM Athletics and Logo Solutions, where your brand comes to life.
Visit smathletics.com and let's build something great together. Blackford Veterinary Surgery Referral specializes in surgeries not regularly performed by your pet's general veterinarian. They're currently accepting referrals from vets all across the country. With their newly renovated state-of-the-art surgery center and highly trained staff, clients can rely on professional and thorough care. If your vet says that your pet needs surgery or rehab, ask for a referral to Blackford Vet and let them get your best friend back on its feet. Located conveniently in West Knoxville. For more information, visit blackfordvetsurgery.com.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
Every 40 seconds, a child goes missing somewhere in the U.S. You can help in the effort to find missing kids simply by donating your car or boat to Find the Children, a nonprofit organization dedicated to returning missing children to their families. Find the Children works closely with national and community agencies and organizations and helps distribute flyers and posters that are directly responsible for recovering missing kids. Your car or boat donation helps protect and recover children in every state and community by sponsoring child safety and recovery programs. For fast, free pickup, call anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Running or not, your car, truck, van, RV, or boat will be towed away free of charge. Fast, free pickup, plus it's tax deductible. Everyone wins when you donate your car or boat to Find the Children.
Call right now. 800-466-8813. 800-466-8813. That's 800-466-8813.
It's time for The Drive's Top 5 at 5.
Quitting time on your Wednesday, 5 o'clock here on Fan Run Radio. Walker, you got hour one of the podcast up?
Yeah, I do.
Podcast people are asking questions.
They can stop because it's up.
Whoa.
There you
easy.
go.
Look, I don't need to take any crap from the podcast people.
Whoa.
It'll get up on time when it gets up. They have a problem with
you
it.
just said it was up
Okay.
already.
It is up.
Then why did you say it would be up when it gets up?
Because people are questioning whether or not it's up. It's up.
I'm just saying, as somebody who's gotten sideways with these people, be a little bit more respectful.
I have all the respect in the world for the podcast people. I just wish they would
Who are
have a little bit more
who are
respect for me to think that I wouldn't forget about them.
The
and put the
podcast people.
up.
That
It's
sounds
a
like
segment of the Drive audience, and
Are these the G10 people? Or
it's kind of it's worse. They're kind of it's like Lord of the
worse.
Flies.
I love the podcast.
Well, it's the kind of people like Jake on Twitter is asking about this who are at where's the podcast? The show's like on now. You can just open up your app and listen now.
True.
And get
Podcast
the
people don't like doing
experience
that.
of listening live. But you don't want to do that.
podcast people.
He
Sounds
wants to
like-
listen to 2 hours ago.
Sounds
There.
so ominous. The podcast people.
Look, they'll get a little riled up if I'm a little late uploading an hour of the podcast. I won't forget about them.
Try not to let it
I'll
happen
never
again,
forget
huh?
about them.
Try not to
Walker,
let
I'm
Nothing
a fan.
did happen.
I'm a fan. You're doing fine by me.
Yeah, I got kind of side with Walker on this. So, to be honest with you, Walker, Russell, this is a problem. Russell's indulged these people way too much over the years.
Look, I they love the show. I love that they love the show.
What are you saying? Like we should just not do not give them what they want?
Well, no, but they can be kind of mean. They're
So-
not very polite about the whole podcast.
Well, so can all of our listeners.
Being mean and not being polite are things that you find those are turn offs.
When it comes to the
You
podcast.
don't enjoy that?
They don't understand what all goes into doing the podcast.
What all goes into doing it? A trained monkey could upload the podcast.
You have
no
never
offense, Walker.
successfully recorded the podcast.
I've been
Go ahead.
uploading podcasts since when you were calling the show, when you were begging to be a part of this. I'm a podcasting OG, okay? A little respect, please. Walker, continue.
You're just spinning a tail over there. Go
Absolutely.
ahead, Walker.
At number 1, Tennessee Athletic Director Danny White says demolition for the Neyland Entertainment District will begin this summer, according to Adam Sparks. White said that the work will begin with the demolition of the G10 garage, and the entertainment district is on track to open in nearly 2028 and the condo hotel in 2029. The G10 garage has been in use since the 1990 fall semester.
Pour one out, Bubba.
Take the over or the under on those dates.
2028?
Early 2028.
No, I'm gonna say 29 or 30. That whole area, it's right next to the arena. I hope they did a better site study on, because the arena is built on one of the largest limestone caverns in the area.
Is it really?
Yeah, no. You go look it up. When they built the arena, they had to.
I don't want to, but
I just hope
They had to
that
run
they have a
concrete.
better sense of urgency than they did with Lindsey Nelson Stadium.
Yeah.
Because that was a full year late, and it's really not even all done.
I bet they will, because this is Danny's pet project.
Well, this is football, so yeah.
But it's not the easiest place to build stuff.
You should call over there and
ask for Danny White. Say this is Bear over at Fan Run Radio. Just wanted to make sure you're aware.
You're not making the same mistakes Woodruff and those guys did?
That the stadium and your beloved Danny District are going to be built on one of the largest, what did you call it? Limestone?
It's like a limestone cavern underneath. It was. Now it's all cement.
They fill the limestone cavern?
Yeah, they ran trucks from the cement factory pretty much around the clock, just pouring cement into that hole.
That's unfortunate.
No, it's very fortunate. Like, can you imagine being in Thompson Bowling Arena and the entire thing collapsing? What a calamity.
80-foot
that would be.
Probably would have been.
That'd ruin your Rocky Top real quick, wouldn't it, son?
Probably would.
20,000 casualties.
That's when it would pay to sit up high.
Sit up high, sit down low, you're dying if that thing went in that hole.
I don't know. Maybe if you're up top, you could kind of ride the wave of bodies and concrete to the bottom and then claw your way out of the rubble.
And walk away like Carl Spackler in Caddyshack.
Oh, just like that.
Yeah, just like that. At number 2, Kim Caldwell has filled her final roster spot with the addition of West Virginia 6'2" forward Riley McCluskey, and now has fully replaced last year's team. Quote, "It's been a breath of fresh air," Caldwell said. "When people invest in you when things aren't so great, you know what their intentions are. We brought in players that are very hungry and have a chip on their shoulder and have something to prove, which really matches my mindset."
Oh, that's some words that jump out at you there. Chip on their shoulder, hungry.
Well, you don't want players that are entitled, a little lazy. Yeah, we took a couple of character risks this year. Quite frankly, I don't know if we're going to be able to motivate this class. I don't even know what I'm doing here anymore.
Well, let's just hope some of them level up. I mean, some of these young ladies, this latest one averaged, like I said earlier, 4.5 points a game. I mean,
they don't all have to be 20-point-a-night gals. I'm pulling for Kimmy Hundo here, man. I think that, listen, we don't want to go through another basketball season of discontent with our women's program here. And I think that a lot of this negative feeling towards that program is just carryover from negative feeling towards Danny White right now. And she is seen as his hire, which she is. But I think a lot of people are piling on her as a means to pile on Danny White, which is not really fair to her. You can make the argument it's not fair to him. But that's kind of what I see happening right here. I would love for her to come out. I mean, she's got what? 3 or 4 players that shot 40% from three-point range last year. I would love to see that style take hold and the whole line shift thing happen and work, and for everybody to be eating their words. Because what are you going to do? You go through another coaching search here? I don't want to do that.
Preferably not. I just like to be good. Just want the Lady Vols to be good.
I want to see Kimmy Hundo succeed here.
Yes, we do. At number 3, this actually broke about less than an hour ago. After spending recent weeks on life support, Liv Golf has lost the funding of its Saudi backers, as first reported by the Wall Street Journal. Liv plans to tell players and staff by Thursday that Saudi Arabia's public investment fund will no longer bankroll the circuit after this season, according to people familiar with the matter. The move sounds the death knell for the upstart that sowed chaos in professional golf a couple years ago.
I can proudly say I never watched a single hole of Liv Golf.
Me either.
I watched some.
The PGA, I've seen where the PGA, they're only interested in 2 of the Liv guys coming
Really?
back. Yeah, Rahm and DeChambeau. And they've got to go out and get their PGA Tour card.
They'll give avenues for other of those guys to come back, because there are some other good players on Liv right now.
Cam Smith.
It's just Cam Smith out there.
You want to see the claw marks on their back, though?
Oh yeah.
Should we make them do a public apology?
No, they're definitely gonna. I mean, they slow roll some of those.
They're going to make them go through Q school again, maybe.
Yeah, make them play on the Corns Ferry Tour or whatever for a couple of years.
I wonder if this is the end of Dustin Johnson's golf career.
Could be,
because he just doesn't seem to care.
Same with Phil.
Yeah,
they said Phil's Phil's
give
not
you
coming back.
a $500 million or whatever they give those guys. I mean, what is there to compete for at that point?
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be interesting to see if they actually get all of
Personal
that money.
pride.
I mean, the piece I watched, basically these guys were saying Phil's persona non grata.
Yeah, no, he'll never come back.
Those bridges are napalm.
Yeah.
I love Phil.
Him and Norman.
I love Norman too. I can't look. I mean, I know they got their issues, but hey, man, we all got our issues. They're train wrecks. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but train wrecks kind of fun to watch.
Yep.
That's one of the great.
Look at Tiger.
More like car crashes.
This is why I don't like Greg Norman. There was a friend of mine that was in a pro-am thing with him.
Met the Shack,
and he
gave him the blow off.
The guy's tee shot first hole was, guy's an amateur. And Norman leaned over and said, "That's what we call an NFT shot." And they were like, "What's that?" And it's no blanking talent. And then just walked on.
Wow.
Yeah. Norman, notably his choke in golf history.
Yeah. It's a good
Oh,
way.
because I've seen saw an interview. It's a guy on the PGA, and I can't remember his name, but he was talking about pro-ams. He's like, look, these are the people that, sponsors. People pay a lot of money to play with us. He goes, you treat them like $1 million. And I can't remember who it was, some no-name guy, but he's not on the tour anymore, but he did that.
JCart29 mentioned, I remember this guy, Caleb Surratt
from Indiana?
No, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're thinking of Elijah Surratt, but the football player. Caleb Surratt was, I think, a University of Tennessee golfer who went on the Liv Tour.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The guy who peed in Ray's Creek.
Did he actually play here? Or was he? There was a guy who was committed here, and he ended up not playing.
That might have been it. Yeah, he had.
There was a guy named Blade that was committed here. Yeah, it was supposed to be the next big thing, and I don't know.
All I know
wait
is
for an alert listener to.
I watched the Liv Golf sometimes on TV, and it just looked so I get what they were trying to do. They were trying to take some of the stuffiness of the PGA Tour, but
the stuffiness is what makes it.
I know,
great.
The music would be blaring. And,
it was XFL golf, is what it was. It was pro wrestling.
Yeah, fans were all.
Sorry, I want to watch the best golfers in the world.
It's like
go to
picture
war.
that 16th hole at the Waste Management Tournament in Arizona, the PGA Tour.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's like every hole for Liv Golf.
Wasn't that kind of the plot of Happy Gilmore 2?
Yeah.
16th hole is awesome, though.
Yeah, and Jay Cart says Caleb did play here. He was the number one golfer in the country at one point.
I remember this guy.
Hang the damn banner.
Bring him back.
Yeah. At number 4, there's 3 good first-round games in the NBA playoffs tonight. The Magic head to Detroit up 3-1 to try and close out the Pistons. The Raptors and Cavaliers play a pivotal Game 5 in Cleveland with the series tied. And the Lakers will try to finish off the Rockets in Los Angeles. First game will be on Prime Video, and the second 2 will be on ESPN.
How big of a disaster would it be for the Pistons to lose this series?
Pretty big. I mean, they were, best record in the league, or in the East at least. But
they're one of the teams that everybody thought would make it to the finals.
No.
They were scrappy last year in the playoffs. I didn't expect them to be.
I feel like they've always been on fraud alert.
Yeah,
and it's kind of coming to fruition here.
I mean, they've played in the Eastern Conference is just riddled with awful, awful teams, and they kind of picked on that. Boston was better than a lot of people thought, and then New York and Cleveland just coasted through the regular season. Detroit took the regular season more seriously than those teams did. And if you get the 1 seed, you just might not be as good because they're nowhere near as good as Boston are, as New York are, and maybe even Cleveland.
All right, Bear.
Let's do it.
Toronto and Cleveland tied at 2 games apiece. Name a Raptor.
Vince Carter.
No.
This gets tough.
This is a tough one.
Yeah, you'll.
There's a former Kentucky player.
I don't know if I could
Toronto though.
Lead
and
you
a
to
Duke.
this one.
2 Dukers.
There's a Dookie. There's an LSU guy, a Florida guy.
There's a Kansas guy.
There's
Knipple.
No.
2 Dookies on there though.
2 Dookies.
Yeah.
Would I know him? Flip. Whatever the hell Davey called that guy.
Filipowski.
Oh.
No. He's on.
I've
in
got no
Utah.
idea, man.
Remember R.J. Barrett?
Yes, I know the name.
Remember Emmanuel Quickly?
Yes, I know the name.
That's him. This guy.
Brandon Ingram.
I
mean, that sounds familiar, but that's about as generic as it gets. Brandon Ingram, that could be any kid
Now,
in
this guy
America.
just played in the SEC not this season, but last season.
Yeah, no, but Brandon Ingram.
No, this is a new name.
Oh.
Is Vincenzo Grady Dick?
He is on the team.
Yeah.
Former Kansas Jayhawk, Grady
Yeah.
Dick.
Colin Murray Boyles. Remember him?
I remember the name.
Oh,
we played
South Carolina.
Yes.
And he's playing meaningful
Dick,
minutes.
right?
Good.
Grady?
What? What'd you say?
I said we played Dick.
Yep.
Well,
against Dick.
easy.
They've got 2 Gamecocks on there.
They do.
Colin Murray Boyles and A.J. Lawson.
That's right.
I don't
That's
even
the
remember
first one.
A.J. Lawson.
I don't either.
Jakob Pertl. Anyone heard of him?
That name sounds really familiar.
They have Garrett Temple. He's still playing.
He's on the team.
He's on the roster.
Isn't it Garrett Temple III?
Yeah, something like that.
What is Vinsanity? Is he the all-time Raptor, king of the Raptors?
McGrady, kind of a toss-up, I'd say.
Kawhi did bring him a championship.
Kyle Lowry is going to be remembered
Yeah.
fondly. DeMar DeRozan had really good years there. I think of the recent guys, it's Vince Carter and then a mix of Kyle Lowry or DeMar DeRozan.
McGrady play there?
Vince just played there
McGrady
forever.
did. He played there before
That
Orlando.
was his first spot?
Yeah.
Yep.
Trying to remember
I feel
other
like it's
90s
Vince.
Raptors.
Well, yeah, that's hard. Antonio Davis went there for a while from the Pacers. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
But
McDice. Was that that guy's name?
Antonio McDice?
I don't know if he played there, though.
They were that was such a basketball Siberia when it first started. Just nobody it's cold, the taxes are high, nobody wanted to go there.
You know what their motto is, Bear? We the North.
Yep.
That's all they say. We the North.
Okay.
They
You know,
just don't
Canada.
Doesn't do anything for you.
Nah.
They have T-shirts that say it, and
they don't believe in verbs up there.
no, yeah, one of their biggest fans is Drake.
Yeah, he's a Canuck.
He is.
Wow. Yeah, Garrett Temple has played 14 years in the NBA.
Unbelievable.
That's ridiculous. How much money that dude's made.
Good for him. Good for
Was
him.
that number 5?
No, that was not done.
Oh my God, we're still doing this?
I mean, we
We have
saying
got
we're
to
gonna do
tighten
better.
this up.
Well,
we have
some,
got
I think
to.
it's Walker. That's a segment. Walker. I love your top 5s and top 4s, but you tend to pull these ones where then we can just flesh it out.
Riff.
That's the idea. I want us to talk about these things that I.
Well,
bring
that's called
up.
a segment.
Well, this is a segment.
You're
No,
either
this
going
is a segment within
You're
a
either going
segment.
to. This is like the inception of sports radio. You're either going to have to tighten this thing up or extend the music bed, one or the other.
We can do that.
This is your segment. Take charge, man.
I mean, look, you guys wanted to talk about the Raptors for 5 minutes. That's not me.
I do have to agree with him because it's like everybody in your chair has always said that. It's not me, it's you guys.
Oh, for God's sakes, finish the segment.
All right, we'll fly through this one quickly. A birthday celebration in India turns tragic after the birthday boy shot 3 friends dead for smearing cake on his face. The unusual incident took place last Saturday where the young man was celebrating his birthday with some friends. When the cake was served, his pals smeared cake on his face as a joke, but the gesture was met with unexpected hostility by the birthday boy. After getting in an argument with his friends, the man stormed out of the gym only to return with a group of men and a licensed gun. He reportedly opened fire on the 3 men he had previously argued with before anybody had a chance to react. During the panic that ensued, he and his accomplices fled the scene and are currently on the run.
You got accomplices?
Yep.
This doesn't sound like a fit. If you got accomplices, it was just an instantaneous fit of rage. I mean, I probably wouldn't have overreacted that hard to getting cake smeared in my face.
You wouldn't have overreacted?
You smear cake on my face, we're going to have words at the very least.
Oh, you're going to be wearing it too.
A man smears cake on my face? No, you're going to catch these hands. You're going to get a 2-piece and a biscuit.
By the way, I was actually talking with Bear earlier. Did he eat one of your birthday cakes one time?
I don't know. Did you?
You don't remember that? My mom made Russ one of those apple cakes.
But those
first
aren't-
time she made him one.
Yeah.
And I got jealous.
Those aren't good, man. Have you ever had Mama Bear's apple crumble cake?
No.
Oh, God, it's fantastic.
So good.
The first time she made one for Russ for his birthday, it pissed me off. I got jealous.
So he just ate it.
I ate the entire thing.
I like apple cake.
Do you?
Bob wants an apple cake.
I'll see what I can do for you, Bob.
Put Mama Bear to work.
I like any kind of cake, honestly.
This is low key, no joke, the best cake I've ever had.
It's so good.
McClure had his first Sunday.
Really?
Yeah. I've held off on giving him one.
Had it for the first time 2 weeks ago.
He's for your birthday, yeah, but you realize Cody's kind of got an addictive personality, fellas.
Yeah. I'm a big sausage guy.
Thank you, Walker.
You're
that
welcome.
is the top 5 at 5. When we continue, we'll get some phone calls going here, 865-966-3435. We got a couple of other topics to kick around before we get out of here as well. Stay with us. More Fan Run Radio coming up.
The Drive. Can't get enough Fan Run Radio? Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel by searching for Fan Run Sports.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Grab a pack, grab your friends. Everything else in life can wait. Your friends shouldn't. Let's go. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Vol fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jacob Wilco. Here at Knoxville Smiles, every smile is unique and every smile has a story. We would love to get to know you and help you smile brighter with confidence. If you've been looking for a dental home that treats you like more than just a set of teeth, we would love to welcome you to the family. Please give us a call at 865-539-1776 or visit us at knoxvillesmiles.com. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
A brand built in Tennessee and born from the love of the game. Inward Half revolutionizes golfing comfort. Crafted by a former pro and dedicated enthusiast just like you, our luxury performance wear guarantees you stay cool and comfortable through every swing and every day. We're not just a brand. We've set out to create a lifestyle for those who understand that impeccable style and premium performance are a hole-in-one. Enjoy the walk-in with Inward Half.
Hey, Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, I've got your back. That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
Are you looking for a treat that will knock it out of the park at the next watch party? Just like your favorite baseball team, Crumble brings the best lineup week to week with an expanded roster that includes key lime pie, strawberry cake, or my personal favorite, Monster featuring M&M candies. Let Crumble treat you to the best cookies in the game. Download the Crumble app and start earning rewards. You can even vote monthly on what flavors you would like to see at any store of your choice. Warmer weather is here, so get to the ballpark, but don't miss the cookies.
On YouTube, on the Fan Run Sports YouTube channel. If you're watching over there, do us a favor right now. Click that thumbs up button. Give us a like. Make sure you're subscribed. If you're not already, it's completely free and helps us continue to grow the algorithm. Been doing this every afternoon since 2010, over 15 years now, from 3 until 6 p.m. here in Big Orange Country. Appreciate you for checking us out this afternoon. Let's get a call from Joshy Boy. What up, JB?
Hey, guys. How are you doing today?
Doing well, thank you.
Good. So, Bob, do you think if my Lakers advance against the Rockets, do you think they'll get swept against Oklahoma City, or do you think they can win a game?
They might. That's a good question, Joshy. I think. I don't know. Maybe a gentleman's sweep. Oklahoma City looks pretty dialed in, and it's hard. I watched it in the finals last year. It's hard to beat them in the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. I hate it. He's really good, but
agreed.
Yeah, you guys always talked about Zach Edey being a foul merchant and stuff. I mean, he's one of the kings, man, in the NBA.
Yeah. So with this 76 team next year for the NCAA tournament, men's and women's, like split up the play-in games like in Dayton and somewhere else?
It's a good question. I don't know. I assume they'd all be in Dayton.
I think they're saying they're going to try to put it all in Dayton. But I mean, that's a lot of games.
Dayton got lucky, man. Like that's got to be a boon for their local economy. And just, I mean, you would help at some point. You would think at some point it would help the Dayton program.
Yeah.
But it seems like they've floundered outside a couple of years there with Archie Miller had them.
I'll tell you what, that Dayton team in 2020 might have been a Final Four team.
Was that Obi Toppin? And
Yep.
The COVID year. They got hosed.
That was
man.
during the COVID year.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think Friday it's going to happen, Russ. Duke Harris is going to commit to Tennessee.
Hearing some rumors, some rumblings through the grapevine that it might be closing time.
Oh, closing time. Yep.
Come on, Bear.
And guys,
oh, God. Now he's all ashamed. He's all embarrassed. Here's what I imagine Bear doing closing time by Semisonic would sound like. Closing time.
Well, the thing is, you sing it and you try and sing it the way like Scott Stapp would.
So please demonstrate.
It's kind of like Eddie Vedder.
Guys, out the door. All I want to. Oh, go ahead.
You go ahead, Josh Boy. Turn his mic off, please.
My apologies. But what I want to say to you, Walker, is you got to choose between at least one team, Arizona State or Tennessee.
Oh.
Can't be both. See ya.
That's a horrible question.
Nice starting in with Walker.
You can't ask me this question.
What's this guy? He's always got to be beefing with somebody.
I just can't. I can't
What a
answer this. I can't. I love them both. I can't answer that question. The way I phrase it is, I grew up a Tennessee Vols fan. I was born a Tennessee Vols fan. I grew up as an Arizona State fan.
It's like Bob and his Boilermaker Baskerville tendencies over here.
Yeah.
Tuscaloosa Trey. We all have our side teams.
Part of it's where you grew up. In Walker's case, where he went to school. I get it. I understand.
Look, I don't care about Arizona State as much as I do about Tennessee, but it's a very special place in my heart for the Sun Devils. I love them.
Speaking of the Lakers, I see where the annual LeBron versus MJ debate.
It's a big article on that.
It's about that time.
Well, he's weighed in now.
Yeah. Says they're not the same type of player.
Yeah, I know. Jordan's better than me.
Jordan's a winner. You're a loser.
Well, no.
Okay.
Jordan, I mean, he
suckers and losers.
I mean, Jordan,
how many times
Jordan didn't go chasing rings the way LeBron did.
6-0 in the finals. What's LeBron's record? How many times he lost in the finals?
5 and 10.
He's lost. Lost 10 finals.
No, it's 5 of 10. So he's won 5.
He's 5 and 5 in the finals.
He's 5 and 5.
Michael Jordan losing 5 NBA finals. Come on.
Has he won 5? I think he's only 2 and
4.
4.
One with the Lakers, 2 with Miami, 1 with Cleveland.
I mean, there's
4 championships. He's been playing like 30 years. Are you kidding me?
It's 1, Jordan, 1A, Kobe.
No.
Suckers and losers.
I mean, you're nuts about that.
Suckers
Jordan
and losers thing. Kobe's that high.
I can make an argument Kobe's just as good as Michael Jordan. He
Nope.
cribbed every move he's got.
Nope.
Would you put LeBron as the second best? I mean, he's a fantastic athlete. The longevity is fun, but he did championship chase. And he's just a whiny little. I can't say it, but he's obnoxious.
Did you see the other night? It was they got blown out by Houston finally, and Dalton got some floor time finally.
What a blowout!
Yeah, scored like 8 or 10 points. Looked pretty good too. I mean, shot well. It's like, God, I feel bad.
He's
got to
get out of L.A.
Yep. Because LeBron, I was going to say Bronny is getting more minutes than him now. I just think that's criminal too.
Another brick in the LeBron wall is like I'm gonna horseshoe or whatever I'm trying to say, shoehorn my son into the league
on the
Lakers. On my team who clearly doesn't belong there.
Yeah,
cheating more deserving players out of an opportunity. LeBron lost 6. LeBron's 4-6 in the NBA Finals.
Potentially,
just stop. The LeBron stuff is embarrassing, but he's a nice player. He's a freak show athlete, man.
You could also argue the Lakers won. They won in the bubble too. So he won 4, but
one's an asterisk.
Yeah,
COVID year.
Yeah.
Huh.
Are you a LeBroniac, Walker? I sense this conversation is making you uncomfortable.
I'm not what people call a Bron sexual.
Are we covered in LeBron sexual?
I'm not a Bron sexual, but I feel you guys
covered in dust and cobwebs right now.
Yeah, very covered in dust and cobwebs.
Dust and cobwebs. You're
up
disrespecting the memory of Kobe.
Being Bryant. I don't want to talk about Kobe fans, but
how about Oscar Robertson? Back in my day,
the Big O.
No, what were you saying, Walk? Sorry.
Go ahead about Kobe fans.
No, I'm not talking about Kobe fans. That's a different conversation. No.
Why?
Because they're the most toxic people on the internet. But that's besides the point.
Kobe fans are the most toxic people on the internet?
In sports, yes.
You're psychotic,
nope.
Dude. Hey, this is one of your worst takes. You really don't have that many bad ones, but this one's an all-time.
Nope.
If Kobe fans aren't the most toxic fans on the internet, then what individual performers are?
LeBron stans?
Nope.
Man, it's proving my point.
Nope.
That's all. That's what they'll resort to is just saying no repeatedly. LeBron's the best. Nope.
I mean, I don't.
Nope.
I
won't
don't
even entertain.
I don't have the time to dive into all of the reasons why LeBron is better.
Why is Michael Jordan a better basketball player than LeBron James, Barry?
6-0 in finals. Never went ring chasing. Always played with who he played with.
Won a championship with Horace Grant, baby.
If it hadn't been for
B.J. Armstrong.
I can never say his name right. Reisendorf.
Reinsdorf.
You knew who that was. If it wasn't for him, he might have won 10. Maybe he had an owner that
took a break from the game.
Yeah.
And came back and won 3.
And I heard what was said on these airwaves this morning by one of the morning show guys, basically trying to say that his dad was murdered for his gambling debts. I thought that was reprehensible.
Oh, no. Who said that? Was that
who do you
John
think?
or?
Yeah, John. I'll tell you what, he owes MJ an apology. An apology, Senator.
I mean, I'm not saying I disagree with you. I just think it's closer than you guys believe.
I don't. Here's another thing. Do any of LeBron's peers in the NBA refer to him as Black Jesus because he's that good? No,
they call him the King.
King's not as
Bob,
good.
who'd win in a game Jesus. 1-on-1 between Kobe and LeBron?
Oh, between Kobe and LeBron?
1-on-1. Half court. 2s and 3s.
I think I might say Kobe because Kobe would try to kill him, like murder him.
Yeah.
Whereas LeBron's too nice. He can't.
He's not a killer like Mike and Kobe.
He's not a killer.
No.
I mean, legit, you can look it up. Kobe would sit and listen with his headphones. You know, everybody thinks he'd be listening to some kind of modern music. Look it up. He would sit and listen to the Halloween theme before games.
Really?
They said it made him feel predatory or something like that.
Well, he was a little predatory.
No, he wasn't. Oh, no.
Oh, he wasn't.
Hold on
Not
now.
even a little bit.
Yeah. Hold on.
I got it.
Kobe was
made him feel like a killer.
He was tough, man.
He was tough.
He was tough.
Not as good as Tim Duncan, but that's besides.
What? Come on now. Now you're going into some weird rabbit holes.
Nope. I believe it. Tim Duncan is.
I mean, as much as I'm loath to agree with my cohort over here on something like this, Timmy Duncan's very underrated.
Oh, no. He's great.
Tim Duncan's top 10 player
He's
of all
like
time.
a first ballot Hall of Famer. Yeah.
No, I mean,
Arguably
10.
the best power forward to ever play basketball.
Don't get silly.
Who underrates Tim Duncan?
I think a lot of people do.
Who? Name one.
He just doesn't get talked about the way
He's
some
not
of these
as
other guys
flashy.
do.
It's Tim Duncan. He gets talked about the way he played basketball. People respect it. Know he's a top 10 player, but they don't need
I
to
like
go shout
hippie
it.
Tim Duncan.
Big Dog West Tennessee says, don't forget, Jordan played with the flu. So that's a lot. That's true. A lot of people
The flu where
forget
he
that.
was tried-
Nobody mentions that.
They tried to poison him.
Joshy Boy chimed in on the live chat saying Allen Iverson was the one called MJ Black Jesus.
They all called him that. It was Iverson, Gary Payton, Mad Max.
Big Dog says Walker is a devil Vol.
It's about
I think
right.
Vol Devil sound rolls off the
Vol
tongue
Devil.
a little easier.
I like
Vol
Sun
Devil.
Vol.
Yeah.
Sunval can work. Vol Devil is good. I like that one. I like Vol Devil.
There's a line in a song on Hustle and Flow that says, like Kobe on game night. It doesn't say like LeBron on game night.
True. Very
Ice
true.
Cube didn't he wasn't freaking guys every way like MJ or like LeBron. He was doing it like MJ. I butchered that, didn't I?
Ugh. Just a little bit. It's all right.
I'm sure LeBron's mentioned in a handful of rap songs, but nothing iconic. Like Today Was a Good Day.
Today was a good day.
It was all right.
It's a good song.
865-966-3435. Your number if you want to get on the show this afternoon, 966-3435 is your phone number if you want to join us here today on a day when the Big Orange Caravan rolls on. Never got to these college football post-spring rankings.
Oh, yeah.
Should we do that next segment or should we save that at this
Save
point?
that for tomorrow.
I'll say they're not going anywhere.
On a day when the Kentucky coal crisis.
The catastrophe.
Oh, but they got a guy.
They did. They got a guy.
Today?
Yeah. Jerome Morton from Washington State averaged 7 points a game.
Yeah,
I know I'm tempting it, but damn. Did y'all see where Vrabel got a standing ovation from Patriot fans at some event today?
On a day when Mike Vrabel is clinging to his job as the Patriots head coach.
He ain't going nowhere.
After being chased, should have whipped out the ear pods and put them in and be like, I'm sorry, I'm listening to my playlist. Van Halen, Dance the Night Away is about to come on.
God of Thunder.
Sorry. Raise Your Glasses up next. I need a minute.
Beyonce's playing. I can't hear you. My baby made me a playlist.
You still think there's another shoe yet to drop on that deal? There's one big one that could drop.
At this point, we're just waiting on a sex tape, right?
No. What I'm waiting on, the big shoe would be something, like a paternity test.
Could be, man.
For little Mike.
That's crazy.
Could be.
You think his job would be in danger then? Should it be in danger? Sorry.
His owner is Robert Kraft. His job will not be in danger.
Yeah.
He probably lucks out there, yeah.
Yeah. His owner is Robert Kraft.
It's like, dude.
You want happy ending?
Holler at me, man. I'll show
I'll
you a
help
way
you
to
out.
keep this.
Yeah.
He's an expert.
Yeah.
Starlight Massage Parlor.
I mean, it might be embarrassing, but at least you're not, with another man's wife.
If I may, this is going back
You
to
may.
the LeBron MJ thing. Very fair point by Not Sure 396. He said LeBron gave himself the nickname King James when actually it should be King Flop. And that what I was going to say there is Jordan never did. You ever remember Jordan flopping?
No.
Ever.
No.
Ever. Not once. LeBron, it's like every game and some of them are just laughable, man.
I don't mind flopping. I've always kind of admired flopping. Vlade Divac was one of my favorite players, or Vlade Divac, as Rick Butler once called him. He's always been one of my favorite players. But yeah, there is a clownishness to being a serial flopper.
That's just
precludes you from being involved in certain
you need to know about
of greatness.
It's just the NBA now. Like, everyone flops in the NBA now compared to back in the 80s and 90s when they just wouldn't call fouls, so there was no point in flopping.
Well, and it was liable to start a fight because you're going to get called a really ugly name.
I mean, I doubt there's anybody now who can flop better than Vlade Divac or Dennis Rodman.
Have you seen
John Fulkerson was a once in a generation.
Pretty good. Grant was pretty good.
Grant, you want to talk about something that gets Kentucky fans spun up is Grant Williams flopping.
Grant.
Well, they call
charge.
Fulkerson Flopperson. That kid from Arkansas, whose name I can never remember, Jalen Williams. It's a dark art, man.
There's not a player in basketball that doesn't flop.
We got to take a quick break. Stay with us. The shocking conclusion of the drive coming up on many of these fan-run affiliates. We're at Citizens National Bank in Sevierville tomorrow. Looking forward to that. We'll be back to wrap up today's edition of The Drive right after this.
The Drive. Miss any of your favorite Fan Run show? Listen to the podcast on our free Fan Run radio app or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Surfside is made with vodka, real tea, and real juice, and has only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and 0 bubbles. That's right. No bubbles, no troubles. That's why Surfside was named the 2025 Spirit Brand of the Year by MarketWatch. Their variety packs come with options: iced tea, lemonade, or green tea. Find your flavor by trying them all. Surfside. Sunshine in a can. Must be 21 or older to enjoy. Party smart.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Stephen Malone at Knoxville Smiles. Has it been a while since your last dental visit? If so, I'd like to invite you to come see us. At Knoxville Smiles, it's our vision to provide the best dental care in town in a relaxed, friendly environment. So if it's been a while and you've been putting it off, don't wait any longer. Come see us at Knoxville Smiles. You can schedule an appointment online at knoxvillesmiles.com or by phone at 865-539-1776.
Experience the thrill of traveling with C&B's exclusive travel program. Customers age 50 and above with a Plus Perks checking account can participate, ensuring a safe and delightful travel adventure. Take a day trip or an overnight trip. Travel domestic or international. C&B is always on the go.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
Located in Knoxville's historic Old City, Barley's offers great food, live music, the best draft beer selection in town, and now your new favorite place to watch sports. Their indoor projector is perfect for any weather, and they've revamped their upstairs area with more TVs to take in all of the action. Their menu features hand-battered chicken tenders, juicy burgers, fresh salads, and the tastiest pizza in Knoxville. You can enjoy their happy hour drink specials daily from open until 6 p.m. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos,
Kermit Davis to get ejected and debris from the Rebel fans to litter the court. It wasn't Grant. That was Admiral who took that charge, and it was probably not the right call, but Grant made the play to win the game right before that. He had a monster game and made the game-winning shot, and then Ole Miss
on their last gas.
Yeah, they I think it was like a half-court pass or something, and the guy kind of moved into Admiral, but Admiral was kind of moving, and they gave us the call, and Kermit ripped off his coat and threw it, and
all hell broke loose.
Went berserker.
Of course, all the national talking heads, they didn't remember the fact that we got showered with stuff down there.
Well, that happened afterwards, but yeah, I mean,
when they came up here and we had the whole, mustard bottle and golf ball incident.
Whatever happened there. It's SEC sports, man.
Just means
we're no higher or lower than any other fan base in this crazy conference.
No, we're
when it comes to insanity,
just as insane.
I do have an update for you on Kentucky's newest target.
Oh boy,
we mentioned this in passing. Here's some more details.
Ethan Berg?
No, I'll tell you his name here in one moment.
This is the kid from Israel?
Yeah. Compliments of KSR, who's reporting that Mark Pope is currently en route to Israel to meet
the Pope's headed to Israel
with Marcio Santos. He's a 6'8" center with Maccabi Tel Aviv, averaging 8.7 points a game.
Wasn't that the team that Bruce Pearl coached in the?
Yeah, I think so.
Whatever the Maccabi games.
It's Maccabi. I think.
Maccabi?
Yeah.
That's probably not how you say it.
But I thought it was Maccabi.
How would you say
Maccabi
it
Tel Aviv.
Yeah, that's
probably have a somewhere in there.
Maccabi Tel Aviv.
That's where Todd Golden. That's where he and Pearl met. He played
Thrilla?
on that team. Yeah. Yeah. So they're going after some big guns. They got two guys that are combined points per game average of about 15.
I've been placed to pick him up there in the West Bank.
Yeah. He previously played with Ceci Franca in the NBB Americas League from 2018 to 2024.
Is this kid a pro?
Yeah, Was
he like 28?
he might be.
I mean, you got to be crabby.
Wasn't Berg 24?
Was he?
23. I think you're right. Yeah.
Oh.
Because they got to do that 2-year mandatory
18
military
20,
service.
Yeah.
They do.
He also played for 1 year with Ratio Farm Ulm in the basketball Bundesliga.
I mean, you got guys coming from Tel Aviv where they've been dodging rockets for all their life. It's a different level of mental toughness. When you got Hamas bearing down on you, a couple of toothless, slack-jawed yokels from Kentucky and stands at Rupp Arena doesn't carry the same weight.
Yeah, they'll sell him on the vibes of that ice cream that they serve in Rupp Arena. Have you ever heard him talk about that?
I've had it. It's not. Let's put it ain't Mayfield's.
Yeah, they make it sound like it's life changing or something.
Man,
it's
life changing. Scotty Mayfield pulling up and making you some ice cream. Okay,
Scotty.
You know, have you ever met him?
He pulls up and makes you ice cream?
Not me, but I mean, it comes in. It's got the cow. It's a yellow label with the cow on it. It's the best ice cream on the planet. Is Mayfield's ice cream?
It's okay.
It's fine.
Whoa!
Have you had Bluebell? Have you had Ben and Jerry's? Have you had
I
Jenny's?
don't really like Ben and Jerry's. I'll tell you, who's close is Tillamook.
Tillamook. I mean, like
that's outstanding, but
so much good ice cream out there now.
That Rupp Arena ice cream doesn't have anything on my boy Scotty Mayfield.
Your boy Scotty Mayfield.
They go way back.
If I asked Scotty
how much ice cream of his I've eaten over the years?
Too much.
He'd be like, "Who? Bear?"
You tell him that, when I went on a diet back in '91, he noticed that dip in their sales. Straight to the.
I did purchase. I was in the ice cream aisle last night, looking for a good compulsive sugar purchase.
Yep.
And the ice cream got, by the way, $4 a gallon. They figure out whoever did that. And then I'm looking for some ice cream that doesn't cost it. I mean, it's like $8 a pint now for a decent ice cream.
Yep.
I got the Kroger brand ice cream sandwiches.
That's not ice cream.
Box of 12. Like $3, like $2.99. I'm like, hell yeah. Ate 2 of them last night.
Store brand stuff. It gets the job done.
Gets the job done.
That's a dairy dessert sandwich, technically.
Oh my God!
There's no cream in that.
Oh, it's an ice cream sandwich.
It's not ice cream.
It's an
Do you
ice
think
cream
you're changing my mind on something right now?
No, I'm just
Do you think that when I made the purchase, I was
actually,
you know what? I think that this is not the fine health quality product that I thought I was buying. You mean to tell me there's no cream in this box of crap that I just paid $3 for?
Bet it still tasted delicious.
It tasted awesome.
had an ice cream sandwich in a while.
Hey,
I can destroy a box.
Our listeners have been doing some work. They've been doing some research on this guy. He's not from Israel. You could imagine the name Santos.
We do our research. Have you done your research?
He's from Brazil, and they say, according to GBO Kyle Beach, his picture looks like he's probably 30.
Dustin Hicks's vote for Bluebell Dutch chocolate.
Ooh,
that's pretty stout. That's good.
Bluebell does a like crunch cookie thing in the summertime. That is, I can't remember what they call it, but it's just
Ricky B.
So
and,
fantastic.
His old man Warren swear by. I may look down their nose at anything that didn't Bluebell. I guess that must be a Texas.
Have you
Plano
frequented the joint near your house?
Have you noticed my ever-expanding waistline?
I mean, those concretes are elite.
See, I live at the nexus of the ice cream universe.
Oh, that's true.
Because I have an
He
Andy's
does.
within walking distance. I've got Culver's at the one end of Cedar Bluff, and I've got Brewster's at the other end.
Yeah,
and they're all fighting for Russell's soul.
They're all fighting for my heart and overall
Pancreas,
well-being. They're all trying to give me the diabetes.
Oh, God, I love Brewster's ice cream.
I'm down with the Andy's concrete.
Not the bootlegger. It's not bootlegger. The boot daddy.
Boot daddy. I've not had it, but the one I love is when they just basically they shove a piece of key lime pie.
I had one of those. That's good.
That just sounds disgusting.
Delicious.
I will say,
on
as much shade as I've thrown at him, the best damn milkshake I've had in about 10, 15 years is In-N-Out.
It's great milkshake.
They're chocolate shake.
I don't think I've ever had one.
Fantastic milkshakes.
They've got a trick. I know what it is.
Yeah.
Really?
What is it, Bear?
I think that they put vanilla extract in it in the chocolate shakes.
Yeah, you ever had a chocolate shake with chocolate ice cream?
So
It's
good.
way too much.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Let's get DR Vol in here. DR, you're on the drive. It's Fan Run Radio. Go ahead.
Now, cookouts, peanut butter fudge. Russ got me hooked on those. That's a great milk.
I've been sitting here
Solid.
thinking about
pretty
that.
stout.
Might be a good night for one of those, DR.
Maybe just a good night for
In
cookout.
fact, y'all keep talking about it. I may leave the house, go grab one. And I'm jealous because we don't have Brewster's around here. That is incredible ice cream water.
So good.
The
So
fresh waffle
good.
cones, and they roll those suckers up.
Oh, yeah. You got like waffle bowls they'll put them in.
Mhm.
It's so good.
Oh, God. And I think I had messaged Russ last year. I took my kids to St. Louis for the weekend, a Cardinals game, and we ate at Andy's, and sure enough, they took a whole piece of key lime pie and put it in that milkshake, and oh, my God.
Yeah,
slung that
they're
thing right back
they're
at
doing it now with chocolate cake. Shove a big piece of chocolate.
Really?
cake.
That's a lot.
Oh, it's great.
There's a lot going on.
Oh, no.
Only in America.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
When are we going to get to work on that cure for cancer? Let's just give them the cake concrete.
Let's put cake in ice cream instead.
We're working on our third type of diabetes. I'm not worried about curing cancer.
Yeah.
I got that diabetes 3.
Guys, actually, I'm actually in Knoxville. I'm calling y'all. I'm on top of G10. I'm gluing myself to it, and I've got a Fan Run shirt on, and I'm not
Nice.
leaving.
Just a sit in.
I'm not
right?
leaving.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving.
I
You are a
just,
true trooper, DR.
destroying everything we love. I mean, what's next? The kneeling statue. I figured Danny's going to remove that, put one of those ice machines there where it's $5 for a bag of ice. Pat Summit statue, that's coming down. Got to put a Kim
They're
Caldwell
going to
statue
turn that
up
into
there.
they're going to turn that into a vending machine.
That's what you got to put a quarter in. The drape will drop. You can look at your statue for like 30 seconds.
She'll
and
give you
it'll-
the stared out.
And then it'll raise back up again.
Yeah, I can't wait. The Power Tee, that's just going to be $1 sign.
Danny
I
Drachmas.
mean, it's and we might. Well, I figure the orange will go away. We'll just do the dollar green, the green for the dollar bill on there. I mean, hell, let's get rid of all of our tradition. Honestly,
It's a sad state of affairs, DR. Sad state of affairs.
DR is one of the people I had in mind when I said the G10 crowd, the G10 people.
It hurts. I mean, everybody talk about it. I have some great memories there. Like, last few years, I had hard times to go to G10 and cheer up. I hate it. I enjoy it there.
How many beers have you drank in your life at G10?
Oh, man.
DR?
What a question.
So the 22 Bama game, I had 18 that day.
Great.
We drank beer.
Amateur.
Liked beer.
Wow.
Still like beer.
Amateur.
But what I do is I mix in a water. Like anytime I go drink or at a restaurant, I'll have 2 waters and 1 beer. So I don't really ever get that drunk.
I think like an amateur to me. That's a pro talking right there.
It's professional work.
No hard liquor?
It depends on who brings the moonshine. Sometimes I'll do that. But no, I try not to mix liquor and beer, man. Otherwise, I'll black out. If I stick to one, I'm fine.
That's a pro right there.
Man knows what he's made of.
Speaking of pros, Walker, I'm very disappointed. I didn't realize you're a LeBron cuck.
I didn't say that. All I said was I was
you're defending him pretty hard.
All
narcissist calls himself king. That'll make me join a No Kings protest right there. I can't stand LeBron.
Me either.
Well, I'm getting worked up, guys. I'm about to leave, go get some cookout and some diabetes free. You have a good night.
Type 3 diabetes. The fan run audience special.
Joshy Boy on the live chat says Ben & Jerry's brownie flavor is fire.
Oh, yeah.
The fish food, Ben & Jerry's. Is where it's at.
Cherry Garcia
the only Ben & Jerry's ever I've never been a big fan of like their chunky style ice cream. They did have one flavor. It was the
Chunky Monkey.
No, Carlos Santana. It was just ice cream, no chunks. Carlos Santana coffee ice cream.
Mm.
It was incredible.
I can get down with some coffee ice cream.
Coffee flavored ice cream is good.
The Jamocha shake from Arby's.
That's the good stuff right there, friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's the good stuff.
Take notes.
All right, tomorrow we'll be up in Sevierville at Citizens National Bank. Looking forward to that. The week already halfway through.
This is hump day.
What happened? All right, we love you. Thank you so much.